All right, everybody, welcome. We are here after a little day-long break, which I'll talk about my break day yesterday because it was kind of interesting, I guess. But yeah, after a much-needed break, I am back with more grinding, and so here's hoping that I can get some good runs. You know, I'll just get right into it. A big reason why I took the break yesterday is because I was just like, I'm just gonna say I was depressed, you know? I woke up, my neck was fucking hurt. My neck still hurts, like from I don't know what it was, like my pillow or something, but I've just been sleeping like shit, been looking at my phone like crazy. I was kind of alluding to this in previous streams, but ever since Sarah left Missouri, I've been kind of on a bit of a downward, I don't want to say like spiral, but just not treating myself right, you know, not sleeping well, not really working on video. I said I'd work on a video yesterday. That didn't happen. I just spent the entire day just kind of like recovering from, you know, whatever. And like I tried to do my game night last night, and I like couldn't even do it, you know. I just hopped in the call for a little bit and just talked like, you know, a bit and left. And so yeah, you know, yesterday I really just took yesterday to just kind of process like my my emotions, not just missing Sarah, but just feeling like I haven't really been taking care of myself, you know. Haven't really been exercising, been overeating. Yesterday I didn't drink anything yesterday because I've been drinking too much. Oh, you hear the music? Nice. So yeah, I mean, just stuff like that, you know. And my neck still fucking feels terrible. You know, I have like all of my neck muscles are like sore from like sleeping weirdly. And yeah, so yesterday was just kind of a much needed break, even though I did already take a day off like 3 days ago. It's really been like break, then grind, then break, then grind, but I really needed it yesterday. And so I'm hoping I can get a good day of runs today to kind of, you know, get back into it. I definitely feel better today. I don't feel like as bad today as I did yesterday, both physically and mentally. I feel ready to play this game. I'm glad I didn't like force myself really to do anything yesterday. I just needed that. I needed a, like, I guess call like a self-care day or whatever. But yeah, but I'm back now and it's all good. What's up, time traveler? What's up, Big Weld? I don't follow for your life story. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, anyways, I'll spare you guys the fucking emotional bullshit. And, you know, let's talk about the grind today. Today I'm planning on, you know, I'm planning on grinding. I mean, there's not really much to say to it. What's really been helping me a lot in my grinds lately is, God, my neck fucking hurts, has been, going into it with like very low expectations, or rather without like any expectation, just letting myself like play as much as I want or like as little as I want. The first day that like Sarah was gone and I was really grind, I was like, okay, I gotta do like an extra long stream and like really grind extra hard. No, I should already know myself well enough that I don't like doing that, forcing myself to, like, a little bit of forcing myself, like, you know, is good, but like it's something I have to be very careful with. Because yeah, I remember that first day, like this was like a week ago now, that first day of grinding was just really rough, and so I've just decided since then, it's like, okay, like we're just gonna play maybe like 3 hours, and if I feel like shit before then, like maybe I'll try to reach that 3 hour mark, but you know, anything beyond that, it's like extra credit, and yeah, and that's about it, you know. So like pretty much like no expectations today. I hope to at least get some decent paces, some world recordable paces into Magic Crafters, at least, you know. We'll see. Dude, that jump is really hard. I'm blown away when I first tried that. That was crazy. That is not an easy jump. What's up, Wireless? So yeah, so I do have a new video that I'm working on. I honestly, I shouldn't have like really even like brought it up, because now I feel like this is like part of like a source of stress for me, is that it's like And you know, I'll just be the first to say I'm just being a big whiner and a lazy bitch. But I didn't work on it at all yesterday. I was battling depression and just trying to just like not like, you know, hate myself type of shit. So I really did not get any progress done on the video. I'm about like 6 minutes into the voiceover for it, and I'm just gonna say this straight up. It's not gonna be as good as my last video. It's just not. Like, that's why I feel like I don't want to hype it up or anything. It's like, it's not gonna come out for a while. Even once I finish this voiceover, which God knows how long that's gonna take. You know, I'm gonna have to go through and edit it and all. And it's just gonna take forever. And you know, it's just not something. It's not like a source of happiness right now. I'll just put it that way. The video I'm working on isn't like something I'm super. It'll be interesting. I'm glad I'm making it, but it's just, you can see where it's like a source of stress for me and uneasiness. So I don't really want to talk a lot, and this is kind of like why I kind of probably shouldn't have even like, next time I work on a video project, I don't really want to like, you know, tease it too much, because it's just like, I feel like it's creating like these expectations and stuff that it's like, oh, this is gonna be cool or something, and it's just not. I want to like take away that expectation. Like, this, whatever my next video is, it's gonna suck. Just expect for it to suck, and for it to not come out for like a month, and for it to suck, you know, just expect that. And I hate to say it like that. It bums me out to say it like that, but yeah, that's how the video is coming so far. Definitely another source of depressive feelings for me, but I'm not trying to be like all negative Nancy about it. Like, it'll be fine. It'll just be, because here's the thing about like, if a video sucks or not, it's just like, it's either people are interested and care and really, you know, continue watching it like my last one, or they don't, and that's fine either way. It's not like the end of the world, and it's just stressful for me, that's all. So I don't really want to stress myself out talking about it or thinking about it too much. I'll work on it as I feel like it. There's no rush, you know, and that'll be that. So yeah, but you can see where I'm kind of worked up lately. I've just really worked myself up these last, you know, over the course of the last few days, that I just had a bit of like a depressive episode yesterday, and I just needed to just I don't know, like cry it out, you know, talk to Sarah on the phone, stuff like that. So yeah, I don't mean to be like super negative right now. I would like to take a more positive attitude for my grind today, but I just got to keep it like 100% honest with you guys about where my head's at. I'm not in a healthy place mentally at the moment. I'm not in like an excited place about my runs or the videos I'm working on. I'm just existing, and that's about it. sometimes that's all you can really say, you know. That's it. And you know, I'm trying to just get my feet like dipped back into this game after taking, you know, I've just been lazy, you know, so I'm just trying to get my feet back into this game, and you know, try not to have a fucking like breakdown or anything. Just try to play. Like, that's kind of I think that's the goal today, is just like, don't have a breakdown, don't be so like, I feel like I'm dwelling on some negative fucking vibes right now. Like, don't dwell on the negative stuff, just play, try to have a good time, try to have some decent runs, and yeah, and don't like be sad. Like, basically that's kind of the goal here. Oh shit. Yeah, so, you know, I'm sorry not to be like more excited about stuff, but it's just the honest truth about where I'm at. But it's all good. I want to reiterate that I'm not like, I'm struggling a bit, but I'm not like, you know, I'm not like in danger or anything. Like, it's all good. Everything's gonna be okay. Nothing serious. Nothing has happened. Nothing serious has happened, or nothing negative has happened to me. I'm just a little depressed, and that's fine. And I'm just gonna try to work through that today on my runs, and just see what happens. Again, you know, just kind of, I find that playing it by ear in this game is really, I don't know, it can be healing, I guess, for lack of a better word, if I so approach it that way. What's up, Zed? Have I settled into the new apartment? Yeah, you know, I live in Virginia, but right now I'm in Missouri, kind of like on a bit of a vacation. But, you know, all the stuff I said, I don't know if you were here earlier, but to those of you guys just getting here, I was kind of having a bit of a depressive episode yesterday. Everything's okay. I'm okay. I feel bad. Actually, I feel like I have to keep explaining myself, you know, like, I shouldn't have to do that, but I feel that way. you know, I'm okay, is what I want you guys to know. I'm okay, and I'm just trying to, like, work through some just negativity, self-inflicted negativity, through speedrunning, which is a dangerous game to play. In all honesty, is with all the negative reinforcement in this hobby. But it's all good, everything's okay. I'm really trying not to be, like, on some, like, negativity, like, wallowing type of vibes today, so yeah, like, that's kind of where my head's at right now. Yeah, no, exactly, Smelly. No, because it's like, well, that's just how it is. It's like, if I say like, oh, I'm not okay, it's like, you know, I don't want to give you guys the impression that, like, you know, send help. You know, it's not like that. You know, it's just, yeah, it's just life. But yeah, I've settled into the new apartment in Virginia. I've been living there for like a year now. But yeah, right now I'm not there. Right now I'm at my family's place in Missouri. You've been eating ice cream in the bed. Been feeling negative. Yeah. Do you like this place? Yeah, I love this setup I have here in Missouri. It's really nice. I really have no complaints. Like, all of the feelings I'm feeling, like, they're all self-inflicted. They're all like internal struggles. Nothing is like, oh, I can't do what I want because I don't have this, and you know, my family's being this, or this person's being that to me, and people are being mean. It's nothing like that. It's everything is like, as far as my environment is concerned, everything is as positive and supportive as it can be. All the negative things I've been feeling are all just coming from within me, you know, just my own lack of self-care, really. Where am I going? Let's go to Jock. So that's really where my head's at. So yeah, hopefully I don't know. Hopefully I don't have to, like, keep explaining myself too much today. I get the feeling that might be what's gonna happen. So I'll try to keep, like, depressive discussion to a minimum, because it's just not really healthy for me to rehash these feelings over and over. This is, like, kind of what I was dealing with a lot yesterday. So I don't want to, like, sit here and just be, like I said, I don't want to be wallowing today. You know, it's really not what I'm trying to do here. I'm not trying to be, like, fucking Mr. Sad or anything. But you know, I have to say that I am, like, not 100%, like, well. And that's okay. At least I'm not, like, overdoing it, you know, with speedrunning. At least the problem is, like, part of the problem is that I'm not being productive enough, which is why, like, I wanted to grind today. It's like, all right, let's try to see if we can, like, be, like, a little bit more, just, I don't know, productive. Just do some runs, just do the thing I do, you know, and see if I can find happiness through that. 'Cause I definitely need that right now. Where am I going here? Let's do, I guess, some little metalhead. You went to a big party where your buddy got too messed up, and you were a wingman? Yeah, I know that can be different levels of embarrassing, annoying, unfun. Dude, the worst feeling is when you, like, go out with friends, and then it's like, you know, you have a bunch of drinks and you have a good night, and then one of your friends hits you up the next day and is like, dude, are you okay? Because you were acting like fucking stupid last night. That's the worst text to get. I've gotten that text before. And it's like, wait, I thought everything was okay. Because that's what happens when you get that drunk, you know? Is you think everything's fine, but, like, actually, I guess you were being annoying, you know, or something like that. That's the worst feeling. I haven't been there often, but I have been there once or twice before, and it's just like, oh no. I've never, like, really been blackout drunk before. See, that's another thing I want to talk about, like, alcohol for a moment, is I don't drink, like, that much. I'm not, like, an alcoholic. I'm not, like, drinking myself into, like, a stupor or anything. I'm not blacking out or browning out, as they say. I don't do that. But I do drink, like, about 3 beers, like, on average most days. Like, 1 to 3 beers, you know? Maybe a beer and a White Claw, or like a little Baja Blast margarita and a beer. Like, an average of 3 drinks, you know, 3 drinks worth a day. And that's like, gets to be a lot after a while. After, like, a week, couple weeks of doing that, Like, you need to take days off with stuff like that. Even if I'm not, like, getting super plastered and hungover and stuff, I'm, like, eating well and, you know, not, like, you know, hydrating. I am hydrating. You know, I do all that, so I don't get hungover as that, like, really that bad. But it's still, like, pretty negative on one's physical and mental health to do that for an extended period. Even if it is, like, moderate enough, you know? It's just, you know, the shit's poison, literally, so... it was pretty important to me that I took a day off drinking yesterday. I'm gonna be going out on the boat with my parents today. I'll probably have a beer or two then, but that's just like another element of like I think where a lot of my depression is coming from. I think alcohol can definitely trigger these sorts of feelings that I'm experiencing. Of just like I'm just a piece of shit. Like I'm just not taking care of myself. I have all the time in the world and I'm not even barely working on this new video. You know, stuff like that. Like a lot of just self, you know, insecurity type stuff. I think alcohol does bring that out. When it's like a prolonged thing like that. It's kind of insidious because when you take a drink of alcohol, you lose inhibition. You feel like you don't get hit with anxiety until like way after, you know, after the hangover, you know. But yeah, anyways, I'm not trying to get like too deep on the whole alcohol discussion. I know some of you guys are, you know, have family that are like alcoholics or are alcoholics yourself, recovering, whatever. I'm probably gonna get a bunch of messages right now. I've been sober for X amount of time, or, you know, everyone's own personal story. So I'm not trying to get like too deep into that right now, but I appreciate you for sharing if you do. But yeah, definitely had to take a day. Point being is I definitely had to take a day off of drinking yesterday. Like, that's part of like where a lot, you know, it's not just drinking either. It's like overeating, it's not exercising enough, and drinking. That's like the deadly American combo right there. You know? I'm just getting fat, dude. Like, look at this shit, dude. I'm just getting fat, you know? I got the titties right here, dude. Like, I'm just getting fat. I gotta be like 210 at this point. Over the last like couple years, I've just been steadily increasing in weight, you know? It's just not. I see it. I see my body deteriorating, you know, before my eyes. And I can't even say that it's like, oh, well, it's because I'm a workaholic. It's because I'm such a hard worker, you know. It's because I fucking stream so hard and I game so hard and I work on videos all the time. No, I can't even say that because I barely like stream for like 3 hours a day and then I get sad and then I take a day off and then, you know, I'm barely working on video. You know, it's I'm not even that. I look at like Sarah, for example. Like, she fucking works like 8+ hours a day, you know. She'll work overtime at work, you know. And it's like, you know, I can't use that like that defense of like, oh, I'm just overworking myself. No, I'm underworking myself is what I'm doing. I'm not being productive enough. I'm not like, you know, with this shit with speedrunning, it's like you want to be the best version of yourself. I feel like that's like a big thing about speedrunning that I come back to a lot with. It's like it's not just about getting good times, but it's about growing as a person, like alongside the journey here, you know, alongside a game. And you know, when I feel myself deteriorating, you know, through things like overeating, through alcohol, through like a lack of productivity. Those are like the three main things. Lack of exercise. Those 4 things. When I feel those things happening, I feel like, you know, it feels like a regression. You know, it feels like, okay, well, I'm just making it that much harder for me to, like, you know, get a 36 in this game, or to make a YouTube video, or to just, like, to do what I want to do in life. You know, I'm like, making it hard for myself because I live such a leisurely, casual, I could just sit in bed all day. That's, like, what I've been doing the last week, is I've just been in bed, like, 12+ hours, like, you know, a day. I'll go to bed early and wake up late, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go to bed, I'll get in my bed at like 10 p.m. Maybe I'll play a little RuneScape, maybe I'll probably just watch like 10 aircraft investigation videos on my phone, scroll through Twitter until like I start reading the same things over and over, you know, look at all sorts of crazy ass porn and shit on there, and then it's like I go to sleep, you know, with my phone like in my face, and I woke up like fucking 5 times last night, you know, because I left the window open and I was having like crazy dreams because I'm not like getting deep sleep and stuff. And then I wake up in the morning and then I just look at my phone some more. Oh, what's going on here? And another hour or 2 goes by, you know. It's like, what the fuck am I doing, bro? And then I get up. I haven't even gone outside. I've not gone outside today, you know. So you could understand where I'm getting depressed, you know? It's like I'm deteriorating myself, you know? So that's where a lot of my feelings are coming from. And that's why I just took the day off yesterday, because I was like, you know what? I'm just straight up depressed right now. Like, this is not good. And, yeah. But, you know, I mean, like, the first step is just, like, acknowledging shit like that. I do want to, like, you know, work towards any one of those four I'm not saying I'm going to be better at all four of those things at once, but any one of those four things, if I address on a given day, eating right, not drinking too much, being productive, and exercising, if I address even like one of those things, if I address one of those things and do good in one of those factors on a given day, then that's good. But ideally, I want to get to a point where I'm addressing 2, 3, 4 of those things in a day. Because right now, it's like the bad things are sort of like outpacing the good things, it feels like, in terms of my self-care. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm not sure if I'll ever get to a point where I'm like fully on top, like doing my best in all 4 of those aspects. But I want to at least be doing better than what I am now. Right now, I've had days where I've been at 0 on all of those things, you know, a failing grade on all 4 of those things, you know, and that's where the depression comes from, I feel like. Let's do some rap proxy. Smoke weed every day. I've actually not been struggling with weed usage at all. I've not. I find that weed is something that I do when I'm doing well, actually. And that in a way that sort of brings me back down. Funny enough, when I'm sad and stuff, I don't usually resort to weed and stuff because it amplifies that depression for me. And when I'm happy and I smoke weed, it makes me anxious and it brings my whatever. If I'm up here, like in terms of my happiness energy, it brings me down to like there, you know, like brings up some anxiety and whatnot. So actually lately, since I have been kind of going through some depression, I've actually not been smoking any weed. I have like weed chilling right here behind me, like a half smoked joint. I just have not felt the need to. So yeah, I don't know. But of course, I'm just trying. I'm like in like a mindset. I'm in like a state of recovery right now. It feels like so. Just no drinking, no weed. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I won't drink today. I think I'll have like a beer today if I go out on the boat with my parents. But you know, no more than that. And try not to eat like complete shit. Jump in the lake, you know, be outside, you know, get some fucking sun on you type of shit. Just don't be a complete like piece of garbage, you know. Where'd the rat go? Let me refresh it. By the way, thank you for the subs, Waxy Larry. It says good luck today, thank you. And Chalupa King with the tier 3. Thank you so much, Chalupa King. We just did our tier 3 game night. The tier 3 game night last night in massive quotation marks. Because I'm talking about I had like a depressive episode yesterday. So I wasn't even really like participating that much. I just like kind of hopped in the call before everyone else and just hung out with my wonderful mods for like a half hour and then just, you know, and then just went and had dinner with my parents and then chilled out. So yeah, it was a pretty half-hearted game night by me there last night, which it's okay, you know, considering how I've been feeling. I should have put it off to a different night or something, but you know, it's okay. There'll always be next game night. Dude, it was funny because I was having this it was kind of funny in a dark way because like I was kind of having a depressive this is like how I call it, like a depressive episode yesterday, you know, where I was just like all of these negative self-talk feelings are coming to a head. And I remember thinking like, okay, all I have to do, I'm not going to stream, I'm not going to do anything today, but at the very least I'm going to do the game night tonight. And we've been saying, okay, we're going to try to do the Crash Team Racing online mod. Okay, so some of you guys know about this, some of you don't. There was recently a mod put out for Crash Team Racing on emulator that allows you to play online, which is really cool. I mean, you know, a lot of people have been playing that lately. That's like a thing. If you guys follow HypnoShark, he's been playing that a bunch. So really cool. But like, I'm over here like in like kind of a bad headspace, and I'm trying to install this mod, right? And it is like... it's like, okay, like, let me bring up the tutorial video. Okay, let me download like 4 different things, like a patcher. Let me download the server. Let me download the client. And oh, when you download the client, you know, you're unzipping all these files into different folders. And I had to download all of Duck Station and get the BIOS and get the copy of Crash Team Racing. Okay, I do that. And then I'm trying to get the client working, but then Windows Defender doesn't like that. So you have to turn off Windows Defender. And by that point, I was like, had like a million folders on screen. And I've been working very slowly at this all day. You know, of course, if you're in a well enough mental state and you want to do it, then yeah, you can get through it, you know. But I just had to, like, stop at a certain point. I was like, how many fucking people are actually going to do this in my tier 3 day? Like, we barely even get, like, you know, 6 to 8 stoners in there on a given day. And Blue Eye is, like, the only one that actually already has this installed. You know, so it would be basically just me. If I were to really push through and get this all working and happening, even though I really am not feeling it today, you know, I was just like, dude, let me just fucking just hop in the voice channel and just talk. You know, I don't want to do this right now. This is not. I'm gonna wait. Luckily, there is a PC port that they're working on. That should be a little bit easier with the whole setup, but. You know, it's not that I can't set it up, it's just that I'm lazy, you know, like straight up. Like, I've been struggling with laziness and a lack of productivity. And then it's like, okay, you know, you got your game night tonight, go fucking install 10 different fucking things on your computer and, you know, get it all working and troubleshoot it. Like, that was not what I needed right there. And so I just had to stop myself right there. You know what I mean? Any of you guys who have ever installed like an emulator or a mod or a patcher, you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe for some of you guys it's not like that hard, it's easy, whatever, but it was just not easy. It's like the way I would put it. It's not easy. It definitely takes like some troubleshooting and figuring out, and I just was not in the headspace for that, so. Yeah, like I said, maybe on another game night or something I'll worry about. But it's like, it was turning into like a point of stress for me. It's like, I don't want these game nights to be like stressful for me like that. Like, what the fuck? It's supposed to be like a fun connection with my community, so. It was just not the vibe I was really going for. Oop. Yeah, no, I skipped a frame there. I was trying to go underneath loot. Do another quick rat. Ooh. You're gonna be installing online CTR. Yeah, I mean, no, it's cool. There's like a tutorial video how to do it. Like if you devote yourself to it, it's not too bad. But you gotta, you gotta be ready for like a day's worth of fucking around with it before it's like really working. I just wasn't ready for that, you know. I wish I could just invite, like you said, Sephi, I wish I could just invite all my tier 3s to my house and just play, like you said, just play some split screen, play some Melee or Mario Party or whatever. It's definitely different when you're trying to play online with people and organize. That's why it's just been like, we've just been playing the fucking like Discord, like putt, whatever golf game. It's just like, I don't want these game nights to be like this hard setup where you gotta like pay money for a Switch game. You know, it's just like, ugh, it should be fun, you know, it should just be chill. I want it to be chill. I'm not trying to fucking get all stressed out over just hanging out with my viewers, you know? Anyways, I'm a cutie puppy. Thank you for the tier 1, and Nutmeg, thank you for the tier 1. Great to see you, Megan. Hope you're doing well. King Europe, thank you for the 100 bits. Anyways. Anyways. Did I miss anything? Hold on, make sure I didn't miss any subs. No. Yeah, I'll probably hop into a run here in just a moment. Thank you for the 6 months of tier 1 to Laura Bridgeman. I appreciate it. That was very generous of you. Laura fucking... since I'm thinking about her, Laura fucking went in my I don't know if any of you guys saw this. Laura was in my Discord yesterday, impersonating me. The timing wasn't great for like where I was mentally, but you know, it was funny, I guess. Like, she couldn't have known that. Okay, let me read some of these chats. What crossing the line joke do I find to be funny? I don't have one off the top of my head. What crossing... Okay, you just asked the same thing again. Have I ever done a Super Monkey Ball multiplayer or anything? No, I've never done that. I've done it like split screen, I think, but it's different. Yeah, I remember like when I was a kid, I'd play the multiplayer split screen Monkey Ball 2, where you try to land on the target. You know what I'm talking about? You like go down the big mega ramp and then you like glide to try to hit the bullseye on the target. That was like my favorite split screen multiplayer Monkey Ball thing. Thank you for the membership, Christopher Carroll. That was really sweet of you, man. I hope you're having a great day today. I love you. Yeah, I yoinked the management. I gave it back to her because I didn't want to like punish her just for joking around. Yeah, I gave it back to her. I yoinked the management because she was just like posting random shit in like the stream announce thing. Just, you know, but it's cool. I mean, she wasn't doing anything nefarious. It was just funny timing because like I was like really it really set off. I know she didn't mean it like this, but it just the way it happened is just like, oh fuck, I'm having this like security issue in my Discord here, which is really not what I wanted to deal with, like while I'm like in the throes of like a lot of like self-criticism and depression, basically. It's just the timing was just not great for me. Is I'll just say that, you know. But it's nothing against Laura's fine. Like it was funny. I'll definitely give her that. You know, it was just, you know, she couldn't have known that. Video Goth, thank you for the tier 1. Yeah, 3 months. Thank you for that. It really does feel like time. I think, guys, I'm gonna get into a run here. I think I'm fucking around enough. I think let's do something. Yeah, thank you guys for the subs today. Today is the I believe today is the month-iversary of my world record in this category, my 3703. And you know, in retrospect, I really feel like I've been getting some decent runs, you know, over this last month. I've gotten, I think in the course of a month, and this really should tell you guys a lot about like the timeline when it comes to grinding for a record, is since the 1 month, it's been about 1 month since my record, I've gotten about 3 to 5 runs that were world recordable going into Nasty's World. I think 3 runs going into Nasty's World that could have tied or beaten record. 3 in 1 month. And to be fair, you know, I did take some time off, you know, this last month after the record. I came out here to Missouri. I even took, you know, time off these last couple days because of depression. You know, so even though it sounds like I didn't really do that, I'm not getting a lot of good paces, I do feel like I am getting good paces. Like 3 runs into Nasty's World that had the potential to tie or beat record, I think it's pretty outstanding considering the quality of record and how much of a breakthrough it was at the time. It was my best, like, here, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, go. This run that these splits that I'm running against that I got a month ago, I was very lucky to close out a first try rat with it, like in retrospect. Like it was by far my best pace ever going into Nasty's World, and I got lucky with first try rat. Like, you know, it's not surprising to me that like I haven't been able to beat it since then, or even with getting a few like notably close paces. I do feel like I'm doing good, you know, in this regard. I feel like I am getting some, and even if the paces aren't getting all the way to Nasty's World, I've definitely gotten like at least couple dozen paces that have made it into what's it called? Let me refresh my capture card. I think it's a little behind right now. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I just wanted to bring it up because it's the 1 month anniversary of my record, and especially today, I should probably just like close the like the sub counter thing, like hide the subs for myself, because today I'm gonna lose like maybe like 300 subs or something, like. So any subs today to help you know, put a band-aid on that bleed would be highly appreciated, but of course no pressure. I appreciate all you guys. Yeah, and thank you Anonymous for the gift to 3, 2, 1, go. Very fitting. Anyways. Yeah, so just a bit of a sentimental day in that way. Is sub 37 possible today? I don't know. Today I'm definitely, I feel like I'm in a state of mental recovery. I feel like I'm in a headspace where I'm probably not my best, in all honesty. I don't feel like I'm playing terribly or anything like that, but I am just getting started after not having played for a day. So, I mean, I'm just trying to have like no expectations. I would love to get like a world record pace like out of Magic Raptors today, but I think that is kind of a high hope, you know. If I don't do that, I don't want to look at it like it's a failure or anything. Like I'm just happy that I am like playing today, and I am gonna, you know, try my best and all that. Like I said, I sort of was really depressed yesterday, for just reasons of my own causing, just my own lack of real self-care. And I'm not trying to dwell in that. I'm trying to bring myself out of that today. So in that sense, today is like a real day of recovery for me. So don't really be expecting me to be playing like the best ever. But who knows? I mean, I'm leaving it like in the realm of who knows, and whatever happens is fine. Like I find that even in previous days, I find that mentality is the best for me here. Like, I'll reset as much or as little as I want, and I'll just play it by ear, and if you know, hopefully that ends up with some decent paces, and, you know, hopefully not with me hating myself even more. Bluey Live, thank you for the gift, appreciate that. Like, I really need to be kind to myself today, I think. I think a big goal for me is to have some emotional, just to be a little bit more positive, not like on some fake, you know, oh, you know, whoop-de-doo, speedrunning's fun, you know, not like on some crazy shit, but just to lift myself up like a little bit through this game, you know, to enjoy the grind, even if I don't get any good runs, to just enjoy the grind and enjoy chatting with you guys, and to settle in and just kind of get back in the groove here after, you know, after what I've been feeling. I feel like that's all I really want. What's up, JX? Thank you. Yeah, I want to get like you said, Video Goth, I want to get cozy today. Right now, I'm still all chatty, you know, it's early on in the stream. Also, my fucking neck hurts like crazy. It does not help that. Dude, it was one of the worst. You know how like when you sleep like in a weird position or something and your neck hurts the next day? I've had, like literally yesterday, that was the worst I've ever experienced that. I don't know what the fuck, like, it was with the pillow or something, but like literally when I turn my neck, it feels like I'm about to like fucking snap my goddamn neck off, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's like a pretty extreme ache. I know it's just from sleeping on it weird, but yeah, it's like today is like I'm definitely still trying to recover from that. I still feel the pain from that in a big way, just physically speaking. That's the worst shit, dude, is when you wake up and it's like, oh, I slept weirdly and now my neck hurts. A fucking worst feeling. Hate that shit. Because there's nothing you can do. You can massage it all fucking day. That's what I was doing yesterday. Had my mom like massage some CBD oil into it and shit. Like, no, I didn't do shit, you know. you just gotta ride it out, you know. That's how it is with shit like that. Like, if it's still there in a week, like, go to the doctor, you know, type of shit. Yeah, welcome to your 30s. Yeah, exactly. No, my birthday's next month, actually. I'm almost 30. I'm turning 29. Please do not share your age in the chat. I'm not interested. But yeah, like I'm getting there. I'm definitely getting to my 30s for sure. And thanks for the good lucks, everybody. Yeah, we're all getting old. I'm always 26 to you, yeah. Forever 26. I haven't really aged much since like my early 20s, I mean, I've always been like balding like this. Dude, when I lean my neck, I can't even like aim my neck down that much. Like sitting forward and looking at the game and looking back at chat and stuff, I have to move my whole torso, you know? Ugh, I feel like a fucking like a cardboard box of a person right now. I feel like a robot. You're a euphonium player? You're pursuing a master's degree in theory? Cool. Yeah, no, I'm glad you put it that way because it's about understanding like band kid, you know, just growing up in music programs and stuff. It's like, in some ways, it's like you really identify with that crowd, with that pursuit in life to get better at music and to like understand music more and to meet and connect with people over music. And for me, it really got to a point where I felt like I was like pursuing this thing that wasn't even really me at the end of the day. Like after so much time in college and high school and all this, I love playing drums, I love playing music, but it's just not something that I had the same devotion with that I did with speedrunning. And so that was always like kind of a sore spot for me. So I'm glad you put it that way, where it's like it's not that I like am this music guy, it's just that I understand the life of growing up as a band kid and as a music major, because that doesn't really define who you are as a musician or as a person, you know. My life does not revolve around that lifestyle, you know. And it's, yeah, especially when it's like a school subject that, like, you know, people are like kind of like, oh yeah, you're talented at this or whatever. It's like it just feels like, I don't know, it's like it's not what I want, it's what people around me want, you know, type of shit. It's like, and I didn't, you know, you don't want to pursue something artistic like that, like a creative endeavor, you know, just because people around you are telling you to, you know. That's no good. And that's what I felt for a long time. But despite that, you know, I say that like in a negative light. Despite that, I really enjoyed all my time in marching bands, orchestras, fucking, you know, getting on the bus to like Reno, you know, to go to the high school jazz festival, going to music camp. I went to like a summer music camp for many years. That was really formative for me. So, you know, I don't want to discount that like upbringing at all. Just that, you know, it's crazy now that later in life that it's like, I don't want to say I've distanced for lack of a better word, that I've like sort of distanced myself from that. But that it's still like a big part of me, you know, no doubt. So anyways, people who are in band growing up get what I'm saying. Like, you can never get the band kid out of you. You'll always be like this, you know, awkward, introverted, you know, quirked up white boy, so to speak. Like, that's just your path. Yeah, music is full of that, Sunrise Springs, about people trying to like flex this or, you know, put themselves on a pedestal type of shit. Because it's hard. It's hard to get like gigs and jobs and stuff without a lot of self-promotion. I always hated that aspect of music, like self-promotion. I always found it to be very fake. You gotta have your own website, you know. Oh, look at me, I was in the top band at this college, and I worked with this artist, a Grammy nominated. It's always some Grammy nominated bullshit, you know, like, who cares? But, you know, that's how it is in that world. Just people with, like, professional profiles in general, you know, that's just how it is, like, with most careers, right? You could definitely say that there's like definitely an element of that with content creation as well, or streaming. Like, I could definitely have my own website and talk about how great I am. Oh, I have all these Hey, I mean, on my Twitch bio or Twitter bio or whatever, what does it say? World record holder. Like, I definitely take pride in that, you know, no doubt about it. But it's like, it definitely it's an element of kind of gassing yourself up. That's a little fake feeling. Not to get too... Oh my god, that is so sad. I was on a good run there, too. I literally just turned too hard left there. I hit the corner instead of going on the right. That should have worked. Like, literally 9 times out of 10 that would have worked. Yeah, the football games in band, those are a lot of fun. Dude, in our fucking high school, I went to a big public high school in California, in LA, basically. 5,000 students, and our football team was like the worst in the district. in all of Southern California. Our football team was dog shit. So it was just so funny, like, being the band for, you know, like, the band on the other side of the stands would be playing, like, all the celebratory shit. But not us. We'd just be playing, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The drum major, you know, cutting you off right at the kickoff or whatever it is. Dude, yeah, all the hot dog. I've fucking sucked down so many glizzies at, like, fucking marching band competitions and stuff. Don't even get me started. What's up, Beatbox Josiah? Do I remember you? I vaguely recognize your username, yes. I can't say that we're that close or anything. Or that I know you in real life, if that's what you're saying. But yeah, I recognize your username. How you doing, man? By the way, Scout, thank you for the Prime. For the sub day. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. It's me, the one that asked about the mod on... I'm sorry, Josiah, I don't remember that interaction. I'm sure it happened, but yeah, I can't... Like I said, I'm the... You know, we're not, like, close homies or anything. If that's what if that's the, like, the answer you're looking for. But I do appreciate you being here, and it's good to see. I do recognize your username. It's not like you're a complete stranger to me or anything. What do you want me to say? I don't know what to say. I'm really... Look, I'm bad at remembering, like, little interactions like that. I'm really bad at that. If it's like you DM'd me once like a few months ago, I am not gonna remember that. Just full stop. A few days ago? Alright. Sorry. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to say here. I think what I should have just done was just pretend like, oh yeah! Yeah, what up, Josiah? I probably should have done that. That probably would have made you that probably would have made you happier, right, if I'd have done that. I don't want to lie to you or anything. It's all good. I mean, I'm glad you're here, man. Like, that's all I can say. Sorry I'm not, like, on some lovey-dovey shit. I'm sorry I'm on that stoner memory. Haven't touched your clarinet in 10 years, but if I handed it to you with some sheet music, you could play it like writing about... Yeah. I have that... Actually, you know what? I have that same experience with clarinet. Because I used to play that in elementary and middle school. And I would, like, go to the fucking... I'd like, audition for, like, the all-southern band and stuff. So, yeah, from a very young age, I got very acquainted with the clarinet. The B-flat clarinet. So, yeah, I could still play one. Probably not amazingly, but... I could, like, read basic sheet music on it, no doubt. Yeah, I'm definitely a mediocre clarinet player, but that's better than being a complete novice. What's up, Marnie? You were wondering if I could do a video of the tutorial how to play Spyro mods on mobile. No. Sorry. I don't even know how to do that. That's a question for the Spyro speedrunning Discord. I've never done that myself. And also, I'm not like a tutorial channel type of guy. I made a whole, as far as tutorials goes, I spent like the better part of 2020, 2021 making a lot of speedrun focused tutorials about this game. I made like a whole 120% tutorial series, as well as a video that I'm really proud of called 3 Hidden Strats That All Spyro Players Should Know. But I don't really feel like I need to make any more tutorials beyond. I feel like I've done enough on the tutorial front. I'm not about to start like explaining, like make like how-tos on installing emulators and stuff. But there is, you know, even though I'm not doing that, there is a lot of resources for you. I'm sure if you just were to go on YouTube, you could probably find like a how to download a whatever PlayStation emulator on Android or whatever. But if you can't, like I said, there are plenty of Discords that you can ask around in. People will sit in a call with you and point you in the right direction. If you search hard enough, you'll find someone to walk you through it if it's confusing. And I know that with that shit, it is confusing. I was just struggling yesterday with getting the fucking CTR online mod working, so I get it. It's confusing sometimes. Pain in the ass. Even when you do follow tutorial, it's like you feel like you're doing everything that they're saying, but then it's like it's still not working. It's like, oh. So yeah. When I flame charge chests and enemies, hey, thanks for the good luck, Magruts. When I flame charge chests and enemies, is it just the distance to the enemy and chest that dictates? It's the distance as well as the timing of the charge. So, like, if I'm at, like, a close distance and I charge late, I mean, it's still not going to work. You have to be very quick from the flame to the charge. I, like, literally do that with my thumb. So that way I charge as quickly as possible out of the flame. But yeah, it's mostly distance and the timing of the charge. You can sort of affect it by trying to turn as you do it as well, you know, trying to hit different parts of the hitbox, you know, like going off to the side a little as you do it or going straight on. Both of those things work. They're just like a different timing and distance. So that's the only two real aspects of it is timing of the circle to square press and the distance from the object. And then just mess with those things, you know. Try turning as you do it, try getting closer, try going further, try pressing square faster, try doing a different technique with your thumb. Instead of this, do that, you know, whatever. And then with every enemy in box, it's like that, that timing and difference is going to vary a little. That's like part of the real mastery of this game is knowing what enemies, like you can be more lenient, you know, with your timings and which ones you need to be tighter and closer with. Nice cock, Siphon. Hey, can someone time out Siphon for the rest of today? I'd appreciate that. You know, there used to be an era where we used to post ask keys like that all the time in my chat. I'm just worried that it's going to get me banned. And also it clogs up my chat so I can't, like, read what people are saying. People ask me a lot of questions nowadays, so... I'm past my penis, you know, and boob ask key era. I know I used to really embrace that, but... You know, just so you guys are aware, like, I will time out people for posting ask keys like that. What's up, Marquisha? Thanks for the good luck. You tried the any percent route? Yeah, it's definitely not easy. If you're trying to do every, like, you know, strat that I do, it's definitely not easy. Do I have a driver's license? Yeah, of course. Why? Why do you ask that? You like try what? You want to know my social security number as well? Like, what's the point of that question? Are you asking, like, do I drive a car? I can drive a car. I don't own a car though, because I'm like a full-time sit at home and do nothing kind of fucking dude. So I don't need a car beyond just grabbing groceries and stuff. Do you have a driver's license? What a random ass personal question. You guys just have no boundaries with your questions. How big is your penis? What is your social security number? Do you have a driver's license? Because I found a photocopy of your driver's license online. I was just wondering, you know, like, is this you? You know? Fuck. Hey, what's up, DZ? Rests a beautiful era. Not really sure what you mean by that, but it's kind of deep. The ambiguity of that message is very deep. I'm inclined to agree. What's up, Avinus? Thanks for the good luck. Oh, you're talking about the ASCII art? Oh. Yeah, I'm lucky I was never banned for it. I mean, especially since I show my chat on stream and shit, it's like, it's just kind of asking for trouble. If I'm not, like, timing out those messages, you know? Yeah, no, you're good, Bomba. Do I have a birth certificate? Yeah, I was born. I was born, and there is a birth certificate somewhere. So I should probably like hide my Twitch stats today because, as I mentioned earlier, today's the 1 month anniversary of my world record, so I should probably not be glancing over at my sub count. That's probably not going to do wonders for my mental health to watch it like lower every time I look over. So I'm just going to close that right now. Let's just close that little widget there. There we go. And we'll look at that another day. What's up, K of Chaos? Thank you for the sub. This is good luck, sir. Thank you so much, K. It's good to see you. Y'all take it seriously if I rip into you? No, it's fine. Dude, I already know that, dude. I already know. It's like the moment I say like... No, I already know. No, I can't even... This is what I've learned as a streamer. Is like, you can't even like make a broad point based off of someone's message because they're gonna think you're talking about them the whole time. That's a big like lesson I've learned streaming. It's like someone says something, it's like, oh, like I'm gonna use that as a springboard for like a larger point about something, and it's like, dude, why is he fucking riding into me so hard? It's like, dog, I'm not even talking about you anymore. But people think it's like it's all about them, you know. So it's fine. I get it. From the viewer's perspective, it feels like, oh, I'm talking at you. Especially if I'm responding to a message, it means I'm talking directly to you. Until I stop talking and respond to the next message, that means I'm talking to you about you. Like, I get it. But that's not how it is in my mind. What's up, Aaron? Thanks for the good luck. No, I don't have an Indian pass. I know I look Indian, but no, unfortunately, no Indian passport. What's up, Wadapon? My Amish? Do I look Amish? I could probably pass for Amish. If I cleaned up my hair a little bit. Yeah, I'm the most technologically advanced Amish person. What's up, CW? I could probably pass, like if I was trying to like blend in, I could probably pass as like Orthodox Jewish. Like, you know, the guys in New York with like the curly Q hairs and like the flat hats and stuff. I could probably do that. But just by looks, I mean, once I start talking, people would instantly know that I'm not. What's up, Matt Morrow? Thanks for the good luck. Waiting for the shirtless comment. We haven't gotten any shirtless comments today. This is rare. Rare. The biggest number I've ever counted to, you mean out loud? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably like somewhere in the hundreds, like probably early hundreds. I've never actually like tried to like Mr. Beast, like go as far as I can or anything. The problem with those challenges about trying to count as high as you can out loud is that it turns into you slurring all of the numbers together. You guys ever like notice that? Like with the Mr. Beast video, if you like scroll like, whoops, if you scroll like a few hours into it, he's just like, 1,000,102, 1,000,103, 1,000,104, 1,000,104, dude. Oh my god, I didn't touch the dragon. 1,000,000. It's like, how that doesn't count. Should that count? It's like, I don't know, it's gray area. Like you should have. I think if you're gonna do a counting competition like that, you need to have like a judge there that like says, "Hold, stop from there," you know.
Oh, it's been.
Or just say like back a few numbers, you know, and then keep going. Like if you really want to like legit say, "Oh, I counted to 1,000,000" or something, you know. I feel like it's not fair if you're just like, "Oh, 100,000, 103, 100,000, 104, 100,000, 105, 106, 107, 108." You know, it's just like you're just saying a bunch of like nonsense and then like the last digit, you know. Am I crazy? Is that like too strict of a take, you think? I mean, it's still really impressive. Not to take away from Mr. Beast or anything, I mean, that's still really impressive. What did he count to? He counted to 1,000,000, right? Like, in one video. 100K? I thought it was 1,000,000, no? It was like a fucking, like, really long. It was like a 12-hour video or something. That was his look at me segue. What's up, J. Rube? Thanks for the prime. Count my gem count out loud as I go through. That'd be very difficult. You collect a lot of gems at once. Yeah, maybe. Oh god, I don't know. I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Yeah, if all the gems were one, like, value, like, then that'd be easier. But since they're all different, you have to do, like, a lot of math as you go. Yeah, I could say the colors out loud as I go. Like, alright, red, red, green. You know? Oh, what the fuck, dude? What's... I really am playing like dog shit today. Unsurprisingly. Oldies to go, thank you for the raid, welcome. Yeah, here's the same song right here. Same volume and everything. 3, 2, 1, go. Bro, you said rip your ear. Every time someone complains about the volume, I just want to remind you, it's turned down. It's like the gain is up on it, but it's not actually that much louder than
Okay, rolling. Oh, it's been peaceful.
It's not that loud. What the fuck? Dude, okay, hold on. I need like a mental reset right now. I need a moment. I'm just not paying attention. Like literally I've gotten so many like good paces actually, but I'm just not paying attention. I need to like get a little bit more into the game here. Bruh, with 20 H's, what? I will argue with you guys about it. It's not that loud.
Oh, it's been.
What's up, Naxor? Thanks for the good luck. I could make it loud. You want me to make it loud? I can show you loud if you want to hear loud. So yeah, let's go. No. Well, it's no. I'm not gonna do that. That you called me on my bluff. I'm not actually gonna do that. Fuck! What is with these flubs, dude? Just get in the fuck. Do the basic movement, you dumb fuck. Going for these fairy upskirt shots right now. Good lord. Dude, I thought I had blacklisted words on YouTube. Gotta check those. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get on people's case for like saying bad words and stuff, but obviously if you continue to, I'll ban you. But no, that's what I was saying is like I thought I had words like that blacklisted. I don't know why people are able to type them. You can do that on YouTube. But yeah, you're good. Just don't make a big deal about anything. Good lord. What's up, Craig? I'm just trying not to get banned here, man. That's all I'm trying to do. Really hope they continue development on Spyro 4. We need another adventure. Yeah, sure. You need another adventure, not me. I got enough of it. I got enough on my plate right here. No, I would genuinely play Spyro 4. I just don't care that much. What's up, Corpsey? Thanks for the good luck, man. I get the blue yet. What's up, Sunrise? Thanks for the gift. Appreciate that. Ski Bobo. What if Spyro 4 is the best Spyro game? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy if I liked Spyro more than Spyro 1. That would actually be like such a crazy turn of events. That'd be like some fucking dark era shit for me. Dude, that would be cool, Isaiah. Unfortunately, that's never gonna happen. I mean, I don't mean to be pessimistic. I wish. Something tells me they don't want to keep coding games in C or whatever, assembly. Something tells me that, you know, with the tools they have nowadays, they don't feel like going back to like the most archaic versions of and complicated programming languages and stuff. I don't know. It's just a hunch. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm no programmer. Yeah, no, guaranteed they're just gonna shit out Spyro 4 or whatever in the fucking reignited engine. It's just like Unreal or whatever. But yeah, no, like idealistically speaking, that would be cool if they like made like a PS1 port of like any, not even just Spyro, but just like any new game. Is if they like downscaled it or downported it so that like that's like just a crazy concept. I wish that like concept like caught on. Like imagine like a world in video games where it's like, now that we've like really, I don't want to say we like hit the ceiling with like graphics and lighting effects and stuff, but like that like the desire in general gaming like turns the other direction where we want to see low poly on older, not just low poly, but like on older systems, you know? Like that would just be a crazy like shift in gaming culture that that is just honestly never gonna happen, but I like that'd be cool. In an idealized, you know, world where everyone loves PS1 platformers like me. They did that with Bloodborne? Oh, that's crazy. What's up, a tournament? And I say that would be cool, but then like imagine like in practice it's just like a shittier version of like the upscale of the game, you know, right? So who knows? Like who knows? They downported Celeste? Or you mean just Celeste is like generally it's like a pixel. I don't know if I could really call Celeste like a downscale like styled game, right? I mean, it's got the sprite like art for the characters that you play as, right? But like the actual effects and gameplay is like, I would say, pretty modern, right? Or am I tripping? In terms of like graphics and whatever. Isn't Celeste like $2 on Steam right now? I hope you are really good today. I'm okay today. I'm like kind of in a state of mental recovery today. Yesterday I was actually genuinely so depressed I couldn't stream or do anything. I said I was going to work on a video. That didn't happen. I said I was going to do it the game night. I just ended up hanging out in a call for like 30 minutes, you know, venting to my mods. And I was just, I've just been kind of sad lately. Partly because Strawberry's been gone, and also partly because I've been just an unproductive, overeating, all verge of being an alcoholic, you know, piece of shit, basically. So I'm trying to get myself out of that self-inflicted stupor. So today is a day of recovery. You can turn on scan lines. I mean, that's basically the same thing as making a game on a PS1. It's basically the same thing. Just add scan lines to fucking to Crisis. There you go. Problem solved. Oops. Celeste 64. Oh, that's like an actual thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about any of this stuff, so pardon my ignorance. For me, I'm just gonna say this straight up. For me, I don't need any new game. I don't need any this or that. I'm good with this game. I don't need Spyro 4, you know. I got Spyro 1 and I got RuneScape. And literally if they never released another new game for the rest of my life, I'm happy, you know. I know that might be like a really hot like take for some of you guys. I was like, what the fuck? You don't care about new games? No. Even if they're good or bad or reflect the kind of games I like to see, or they're upscaled or downscaled, whatever. Like, it's just not something I think about really as much as you guys. You guys like to talk about new games a lot more than I do. It's just something I just don't think about at all. I'm like perfectly content with what I have. It's nothing against new games. It's nothing for new games. It's just not something I desire, really. I'm a fake fan of video games. The last time I was excited about a video game was like Halo 2 or Halo 3 or something like that, like, or Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Like, I have genuinely not been hyped for a new game in like an extremely long time. I think part of that is growing up a little bit, you know, losing some of the childlike wonder around video games. But also another part of it is I think the general quality of video games just sucks nowadays. And then another part of it is, like I said, is that I don't really need a new game to fulfill like a void of gaming within me to keep me entertained. Like, this keeps me entertained enough. I found the games that I can play for the rest of my life, and you know, I know it sounds kind of weird, but it's like I don't really need anything more than that. So to that end, I don't really think about new games, or I don't care about like Nintendo Direct or any of that shit. If a new game comes out and it's cool and I want to try it, like, sure, but you know, I don't really expect any of that to go anywhere. I think it's one of those things where it's like the less expectations you have or the less hyped you are, then the more happy you'll be just playing some fucking new game, you know? What's up, Dragonblood? Thanks for the good luck. Yeah, I'll play GTA 6. Sure. Yeah, maybe a new Elder Scrolls game. Yeah, if there's like a new big Skyrim mod or something that comes in, you know, I'll play shit like that. But I'm not like over here thinking about it at all or remotely hyped about any of it. What's up, Ivan? Thanks for the good luck. When do I get to hang out with Strawberry? She's coming back on the 3rd. So I still got a few more days to myself here. Sadly. What's up, Paul? You prefer older games? Yeah. If I'm really looking for a new game to play, which is, like I said, it's a rare feeling for me that I feel that way. I feel like I'd have more luck just exploring like the PS1 or N64 library than like actually digging into like an indie game or something. Or if it's like a specific type of game, I can just like look that up. Like, huh, I want to play like a golf game, you know, or something. Like, I like golf games randomly. Me and Potty are like brothers in liking golf games. So, you know, it's like... Or like a racing game. Like, I also like racing. It's like, you know, you like specific genres, so it's like... I don't know. Just look up whatever fucking is the new racing game and just play that for a little while. Mindless entertainment. That's kind of how I feel with video games, is like, there is a real, like clear line in my head now between, like, mindless entertainment and, like, productive progress when it comes to gaming. And in that way, I think I've become kind of deluded, where it's like, I look at this game like a self-growth, like, product thing that's just infinitely, like, it just reflects whatever I put into it, and if I put, like, you know, focus into it, then I'll grow alongside it. You know, the truth is that, like, that applies to any game, but I just don't see that in those in any other game. That, you know, a game could be, like, more than just, like, a mindless entertainment, but in fact, like, a vehicle of like, self-growth, you know? Looking back on games like Skyrim, I remember I ditched school a lot in high school to play that. You know, I explored so much of that. Just Elder Scrolls games in general. I feel like, you know how games would be like a time capsule for your life? You'll play a game and it just takes you back to when you were in like middle school or elementary school or high school or whatever. I think it really just shows that we grow alongside the games that we really put a lot of time into. And so the real question is, like, is that growth, like, positive? Or is it like, oh, I'm wasting my time? Because the general sentiment is like, oh, I'm just wasting my time here when I could be doing something else with my life. But, you know, for me, that's all fucked up because, like, I play video games like, as a career now, you know? But just one, you know? So it's really like, this is the only game where I feel like really, like it's a productive, like, self-growth vehicle, you know? But like I said, that could apply to any game, you know? Whether I stream it or not, you know? Oh no, my analog button got fucked up. That's weird. Hopefully it doesn't, like, press itself. It, like, got indented into the controllers. Because I'm using one of Sonia's, like, custom molded start, select, you know, analog pads. Oh god. Okay, we're good. I almost... If you do that movement like that, if you're like that late on the cycle, you can go through the ground as he lifts it up. So I was very lucky that that didn't happen. And some light pangs. Pangs of pain in my neck. I'm sleeping badly a couple nights ago. Don't want to make any jerky movements here with my head. Ugh. Ever played Daggerfall? No. I should try Daggerfall at some point. I'd probably like it. I've watched a bit of Daggerfall. Okay, got it. Nice. I pulled it out of its... Hopefully it's not, like, turned off now. Okay, no, it's not. We're good. Chillin'. What's up, Rico? No, don't throw the frog. Don't fucking... What are you about to do to that frog, man? You leave them alone. Oh, you're catching him. Oh, I see, I see. Only good intentions with the frog. World record's still possible? I don't know. I'm gonna just say this, don't count on it. Yeah, just don't count on it. I'm gonna try to treat this like a no reset. And try not to get too, like, worried about locking in and recovering time and stuff. Like, I didn't even notice I was like 5 seconds behind until you said that. So yeah, don't count on me bringing this back. This is a mental health run right now. Try that. Yeah, that's what I heard, Dirk. That's what I've heard from people talking about Daggerfall. The Unity port's better. Uh-oh. See, like that shit, like... I'm gonna be doing a lot of that this run. Like, kind of like half... I'm like half in it, you know? I don't know. It's like, I don't want to say that I'm not trying my best here or anything. It's just that, like... I'm just not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to put that pressure on myself today. It's hard for me not to do that, actually. So, on a day like today, I have to, like, actively try not to be, like, Mr. Perfect, you know? I'm trying to let this game heal me today, so to speak, instead of be a source of stress. I've been experiencing a lot of stress and self-criticism lately. Out of the game, so, like, I don't want to bring that into the game. Know what I'm saying? You know what they say to brand new speedrunners? They say, just have fun. That's kind of what I'm trying to do here. Trying to have some semblance of... Oh my god! How did I not hit the wall there? Missed one of those blues. Ah, didn't quite get the flop. Slide off. Fucking melee. What's up, Stefan? I see you up there. Thoughts on Enter the Dragonfly? It's alright. It's forgettable. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's one of those games that's so bad it's good, actually. Unfortunately, I can't really say the same thing about Hero's Tale or like Legend of Spyro. But Enter the Dragonfly is definitely so bad it's good. Just be the best runner or give up, yeah, right? That's like, those are like the two mindsets I exist in. The movement is impressive. Thank you, Tom Richards. Appreciate that. When am I coming over to play Melee? Probably not for a while. Maybe on my birthday we can do some shit like that. You'll be the one coming over anyways. At least to round my hood. My birthday's the 20th. And yes, we are getting all-you-can-eat sushi and karaoke at the same damn time. Gonna be ballin'. Yeah, of July. Oh my god, tell me you can make it, Rico. I'm counting on you. No, I'm just kidding. If you can't make it, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You're free? Nice. Oh, you think you're free? Oh, you gotta pencil me in. What's up, Dylan? Thank you for the good luck. How old am I gonna be? I'm gonna turn 29. Please do not share your age in my chat. It's not that I even have any problem with that, it's just that I'm not... I already know how old you guys are, so you don't have to tell me. I'm turning 29. Hero's Tale felt big, you're just good at art design. Yeah. You're skipping Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals? Well, that's good news for me. For the Sushi Showdown. Rico and I have been battling PBs at his local sushi spot. And we're gonna go for another set on my birthday. Oh no, really slow cycle. do Elden Ring stream? No, what the fuck? Just thinking about Elden Ring made me die there. I want you to know that. Yeah, we are no reset. I'm probably gonna be like, I was gonna say I'm gonna be like 10 seconds behind. No, I'm gonna be like 20 seconds behind you. It's good. I really should not, like I said, I should not be trying to go for like world record right now. I need to just play and just vibe, get cozy. Yeah, this is Elden Ring. This is my Elden Ring. This is like my fucking, like, you guys know like fucking Kai Cenat like dying 1,000 times on the final boss or whatever. That's like me trying to beat these splits. Am I gonna stream on my birthday? Maybe, but probably not. Maybe. This might surprise you to hear, but I do not plan my streams in advance. My usual plan with streaming is I stream pretty much every day, unless I'm not, you know? That's how my schedule goes. I don't like some streamers like plan their like, okay, this week we're gonna do this on this day and this day. No. I refuse to schedule my streaming in any like hardcore way like that. Just expect me to be on, and if I'm not on, just check my Discord, and I'll usually say why I'm not on that day. So I might stream on my birthday, I might not. Totally up in the air. I like living a chaotic life like that. Yeah, almost every day. Yeah, that's like how I look at it. Okay, I stream almost every day. The days I'm not live, just check my Discord. Simple. I stream every day unless I don't. What's up, Goyle? Thanks for the good luck. Catching that. Yeah, I'm just playing. You can just tell I'm just playing slow, you know? I'm like barely catching cycles. Like I was behind on the blowhard cycle. Shit like that. Which is fine. For a run like this, that's fine. Yeah, I refuse to let streaming feel like a job, even though I do it like full time. It's something that I have to grapple with every day because I don't like, I'm usually not live for as long as most other speedrunners or full-time streamers or even part-time streamers for that matter. The culture around this hobby is such that like you're kind of encouraged to be on at this exact time, set a schedule, and be on for at least 6 hours, you know? That's kind of the culture of live streaming. But, you know, that really jobifies it in a way that takes out a lot of the enjoyment for me. So I'll take the hit in growing my following in pursuit of happiness like that. Yeah, don't have bad days. Yeah. Always be performing and always be talking to your channel. The more fucking stream self-help you look for online, the further you stray away from what your purpose is in streaming. I really believe that. The more videos you watch by Pokimane about how to grow your stream, the less you really understand like what you're all about. Because it's a self-expression, y'all. Like this whole bullshit. I'm fucking speaking of self. I'm expressing myself by missing every fucking blue down here. You're a good girl. That is true. Good to see you, Straw Booby. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Cinnamon Sparks? Thanks for the good luck. The truth is, if you want to like grow as a streamer, just do it a lot. Whether you do it every day at a specific time, or you take fucking, You fucking take breaks, or you do like fucking 24-hour streams and then burn yourself off and then go offline for a month and then do it. Oh my god! I did not intend that. I didn't even know you could stand on that. I know you can like charge jump off of that, but I didn't know you could stand. That was like, call me Mr. Lucky today. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't reset this. This run's just full of magic and wonder. The happy old run. Yeah, what a save. Yeah, I'm just swagging out. Nomadic, thank you for the 6 months of tier 1 sub, dude. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh, very generous, man. Legend, Nomad. It's good to see you in the chat there. And by the way, thank you, Jordan, for the big happy face. And Sunrise for the gift earlier. I think I shouted that out. Love you guys. The house is clean. Nice. Love that feeling. I'm glad I'm with a girl that like appreciates cleaning to pretty much the same extent that I do. We're not too much of clean freaks. Like, we'll let it get a little dirty, but we're not like fucking like degenerate, like just leaving piles of trash around type of shit. Like, we're on the same wavelength about cleaning, which is good. Generally speaking. Maybe not in every situation. Uh-oh. Don't lose time to that. Yeah, I would say I am overcoming my depression today. You know, yesterday this is one of those things, I just have to keep bringing it up. You know, it just is what it is. Yesterday I had kind of a depressive episode, which is why I wasn't online or doing anything really. And upon like kind of talking about it today, I kind of came to the conclusion it's from 4 places of self-inflicted sadness. Uh-oh. It's one, overeating, which I've actually been doing good in this respect lately. I used to be a lot worse about it. I've been eating healthy and not like going too overboard with it. Just not eating to the point where I like feel like complete shit, you know? I'm not even talking about like eating healthy and like, you know, in a calorie deficit, like I'm trying to lose weight. Not even that. Just like eating in a way that isn't like actually making me feel terrible and giving me like diarrhea and shit, you know? So not overeating. Not drinking too much. And these are things I've been kind of faltering on in one degree or another lately, which is kind of why I've fallen into a depressive place yesterday. I've been drinking like an average, I would say about like 3 beers a day for the last like 2 weeks, better part of a month, you know? And yesterday I was like, I had to take a day off from drinking. It's just too much. I mean, my mom just has free beer here, you know, for me to just drink as much as I want, you know? So it's honestly a miracle I'm not more of an alcoholic. 3 is like productiveness, which for me translates to either streaming or working on a video. And I've definitely been lazy on that's one thing that I really have been kind of down on myself for, because Sarah left, you know, Sarah was here with me. We've been together like pretty much for the last 2 years. So this is the first time we've been apart for like a couple weeks, you know, because she had to go back to Virginia and take care of her cat and stuff. But she's coming back in a few days, you know. Everything's good between us. No, I don't want to give the wrong impression. We miss each other, and I love her very much. So that's been kind of a source of sadness. But I was thinking to myself before she left, I was like, okay, well, at least I'll be maybe more productive now that I'm just here by myself. And the bitter truth is that, you know, no. If anything, I'm less productive now, because I'm like just in my room, like by myself, and like just doing nothing, you know, and just wasting away on my phone and shit. Like, which is way less healthy than like, you know, putting that energy into like someone you love, you know. I think I'm just gonna grab these. I'm gonna lose a bunch of time, but it's fine. I don't trust my gem count, nor have I been looking at it. So yeah, productivity has just been really just not what I was hoping. Not like, I don't know what I was hoping, but you can't hope to be productive. You either do it or you don't. That's kind of how that goes, right? It's like you either work, and this is like something you grapple with every day. You either work, especially when you're self-employed like me, it's like you either work like X amount, like enough that you feel proud of yourself, or you don't, you know? And I've definitely been weak, you know, in that respect the last week or two. And so that, you know, all that stuff, it's just been coming to a head for me, you know, yesterday. And like, I just felt like just a piece of shit. I fucking been sleeping awful. Fucking my neck hurts from like sleeping weirdly on my pillow and waking up throughout the night, going to bed super late, waking up super late, just not accomplishing anything, not doing anything, my body deteriorating basically, not exercising, or even just going outside enough. So yeah, you know, so all those things together just kind of added up to a kind of a bit of a depressive episode yesterday, I would say, for me, which is why I was offline. I'm okay. I want to like make this really clear that I'm okay. I'm not like, I don't need like, you know, people reaching out like in DMs. Like that would genuinely make me feel bad if you guys like send me a DM like, dude, I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm okay. You do not have to do that. I have enough of a support network here that I have support. I'm okay. But yeah, I mean, you know, just a full stop, you know, I just brought a lot of depression onto myself. Over the last week or two that really sort of culminated yesterday and just a lot of feeling, you know, a bit of a breakdown, you could say. And you know, that shit does not feel good. But, you know, I just took it easy on myself yesterday. I didn't force myself to do anything, but today, you know, in the spirit of, you know, trying to be like a little bit kinder to myself, I didn't drink anything yesterday. I ate nice. I'm doing my stream today. I'm just doing my thing. I might go on the boat with my parents later. I might have one beer, you know, just keep things moderate and just exist in the world, you know, don't be like some shut away. Like I really felt like a shut-in, you know, like where I'm just in like my little part of the house. It's like a dungeon, you know, literally. It's like in the basement area of our house. And it's like, I'm like not even going outside and we're surrounded by this beautiful nature and stuff. And I'm just like, I'm turning into, I'm getting vampirism, like I'm like an Elder Scrolls, you know, like I'm gonna be allergic to the sun. It's just, you know, I'm just going down a bad path in that way, and it's not that I need to make this huge fucking change in my life. Okay, I'm quitting alcohol forever, I'm gonna exercise every day, but just addressing some of those things just a little bit more would go a long way for me, just feeling mentally better, you know? I was saying this, like all the things I say I'm doing wrong about eating and alcohol and not being productive, I'm definitely not going to, I know myself and I know I'm not going to address all of those things at once. I don't think it would be healthy for me to try to address all of those things at once. But at the very least, I could just be aware that those things are a bit of a problem for me right now. And just like, you know, just be aware, you know, just work on one of those like 3 things on any given day, you know? And be like, yeah, I fucking put in a good stream today. Even if I fucking played like shit or whatever, like I put in a good stream, whatever. Sometimes that's all I have, guys. Like those of you who stream, you know what I'm talking about. Sometimes that's all you fucking got. Is like, you know what? Today sucked. I suck. My run sucked. But you know, at least I you know, I showed up and I did a fucking, I tried my best type of shit. Sometimes that's all you got, you know. And lately I haven't even been like on that wavelength, you know, so. Definitely, the depression, not good. I don't know why I brought it all up again. I'm not trying to like be negative or anything. I'm just being honest with my feelings and just to kind of contextualize, you know, why I'm not like grinding super hard on world record right now. It's just like today I want to just recover a bit and just fucking be comfy and play the game and just like the goal is happiness right now, you know. Type beat. Am I still less than a minute behind? That's kind of good, right? I don't know. Depends who you ask, I guess. Don't ask me. Oh, come on. That's almost good. I'm playing on console. Exclamation point setup in the chat for more details. What's up, Jordan? Jump. But yeah, just seeing you guys and talking to you guys and just answering random ass questions again, it definitely helps get my mind like centered in a big way and I'm like less like in like a prison of my own thoughts and more just like able to just be a human. I don't know. You guys definitely bring me a sense of humanity to this whole thing. If that makes any sense. To change my future for the better, must make changes now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm not trying to make like sweeping changes. I want to reiterate that. I'm not trying to, okay, I'm turning a new leaf, everybody. I'm gonna quit. I should do that. I mean, that would not be a bad idea, is to quit alcohol and get on a like exercise regimen. Those are two big changes I could just up and just decide to do. But I know myself I know I'm not ready for that yet. One day, maybe in the somewhat near future, I will be ready for that. But right now I'm not. Just keeping it 100% real. But that doesn't mean I can't, like, you know, at least address like those feelings in smaller ways, you know, and just be a little bit more moderate with like food and drink and stuff, and get outside a little bit more and just stream a bit, you know. Don't be so lazy with video making. Just stuff like that, you know. It's like baby steps, you know. Baby steps. Fuck. How old am I? I'm turning 29 next month. What's up, Shrikewill? Beer is just, yeah, beer is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Beer is pretty good. I might have a beer today on the boat. We might go out on the boat today, which would be a nice way for me to get outside as well. Probably gonna be like a 38, right? Yeah, 38 pace. You're so young, fucking Grim Reaper. Fucking damn, these kids are so young. Yeah, that's like another way of like kind of doing what I'm saying, like Digital Drip, is like cutting out a certain type of alcohol, you know. For me, rather than cutting out, because I don't really drink spirits much, is I do sometimes, but rather than cutting out spirits is one strategy I like to do that's like that is just stick to one type of alcohol on a given night. Like if you're gonna drink beer, just drink one type of beer and just have like one or two of one type, like literally like lager. If you're gonna drink lager, just have one or two lagers and that's it. Where it starts getting fucking hangover territory for me is where I have like, I'll have a beer and then I'll have a White Claw and then I have like some mixed drink out at a restaurant or something. And then that's where it's like, even though I'm not like drunk off my ass or anything, it's like that combo is just like headache shit, which, so, you know, keeping it to one type of alcohol is a good like baby step, you know. 3840, nice.
Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you.
Grandpa ass boyfriend, yeah, that's me.
Nasty Nork is toast.
It's not bad at all. I'm glad you think so. Yeah, I mean, it's basically under. If I'd have first try ratted, if I'd have gotten first try ratted, it would have been a 37, which is pretty good for like a mostly just time bleeding kind of run. The Panda, thank you for the 500 bits. That was really nice to see. Thank you for that. Very generous, and thank you for the GG, of course. Yeah, man, I know I haven't been streaming a super duper lot lately, but if you guys are happy to see me back, feel free to, you know, throw like a super chat or a YouTube membership or a Twitch sub at me. I'm not gonna shill too hard about it, but if you guys want like if you guys want a guilt trip, I'll at least say this. I'll at least say that today is the 1 month anniversary of my record, so I'm gonna lose like several hundred subs today. So especially any Twitch sub right now would go a really long way for me. And thanks to everyone who already has. No pressure. That's all good. I'm not trying to guilt trip you guys or anything. It's just that today I had to close out the widget that shows my subs because I know it's just tanking, you know. It's like, okay, let's just not even look at that. So for my own mental sake, you know, if you want to help with that, feel free. Come. But no worries. 1 bit equals 1 sub. You know what? I'll take it. Thank you, Sunrise. And Dida, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. We'll let these credits play out and just chill for a sec. How much longer am I streaming? I'll do another run. I'm definitely going to do another run. But maybe not much after that. I don't plan on really going that hard. I might go offline around the 2.5, 3 hour mark. We're currently an hour 44 minutes in. Definitely not trying to go overboard with streaming today. Am I on the sauce? I don't know what that means. Yeah. Saucy? That means like you're drinking, right? That means you're on drugs, I think. I'm not on drugs right now. The iron is hot, and I think he has a good chance. Who, me? To get world record? Is what you're saying? No, the stream is not over yet. I'm gonna do another run, so stick around. Spyro time. What's up, Tia? Good to see you. Thanks for the GGs, everybody. I'm gonna stand up for a moment, stretch out. My fucking neck hurts from sleeping on it weird. So yeah. Sorry for the nipple cam. I'm wearing Strawberry's PJs right now. Ugh. Ugh. Crack my back. Alright, that's good. Whew. That was much needed. Clear the splits. I'd wear some nasty Nork panties. That sounds good.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
That's another thing is I haven't showered in like fucking like 3 days. It's been a while. That's probably contributing to me feeling like a piece of shit. It might be like day number 4 at this point. I'm definitely on my disgusting gamer vibe. That's why I want to get outside, just jump in the lake and just like cleanse my body a little bit and soak in the sun a bit. I need that. That's part of the reason I don't want to stream too long today. Yeah, I do feel like I'm marinating in a not good way. It's your first time making a live stream, been watching the YouTube videos, really enjoy watching your story about it. Dude, you're very welcome. Welcome, Tarantulum. I should really be looking at the game instead of the chat right now. Welcome, I do appreciate that kind message, and thanks for popping in. Enjoy the lurk. Longest I've gone without a shower, I don't, in general, like maybe up to a week. I really don't usually go beyond the 4-day mark. But I definitely don't shower every day either. I think my average time between showers is like two days roughly, which I think is probably disgusting for some of you guys, but like I don't shower enough to be considered like overly hygienic, so I'm disgusting to those of you who are that way. And then I don't not shower enough to like let my body's like natural whatever oils take over, so I don't even, so it's like I'm just awkwardly in the middle there. I'm just lazy, that's really all I am. Yeah, I shower an average of every 2 to 4 days, so I'm on like the long end of not showering. If I have somewhere to be or somewhere to go or whatever, then I'll shower, you know, like I'm not committed to the bit or anything. Definitely need a shower today. Yo, Afghan, I'm doing alright, man. Today's been I would say an upward trajectory for my mental health, which is much needed. You just had surgery, so no energy to shower? Yeah, I mean... Fucking got one of those shower chairs, you fucking... Gotta get wheelchaired into the fucking bathroom and stuff. Get your significant other to scrub your balls and stuff. Thank you for the good luck, Chocobo. And Bombazok, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Love you too, Bomba. Very sweet message. Yeah, I don't buy into the whole shower gimmick. You guys are so indoctrinated. Kidding. You'd kill for a shower, the pipes ruptured in the apartment, they switched off water. On day 6 of no water in your building? Dude, that sounds fucking atrocious. That shit is exactly why I'm so glad when Sarah and I moved in together, she spent a lot of time, like we spent a lot of time looking at different apartment complexes. We must have visited like 3 or 4 different ones before we landed on the one that we're at. Just if for no other purpose. And there were ones that were cheaper than the one that we went to, you know, by like $100 or something, you know, it's like, oh, and I was trying to tell Sarah, like, let's just go to the cheap one, you know, let's save money. She was like, no. Like, cause she knows, she's been there with shit like that, with like a fucking place that like they'll just turn off your water, turn off your gas, just cause they're doing maintenance and whatever, you know, and or they'd like, you know, you need something fixed and they don't come for like a week, a month, you know, you put in the maintenance request, you try calling the front office, it's like crickets, you know. So luckily the place we're at is very good in that respect. Yeah, day 6 of no water at your apartment, that's like some you gotta move out type of shit. No, but then moving, it's like you can't, it's not like it's easy to just move, you know? It's like getting all the, either getting friends to help you or putting all the shit in boxes. Like, it's expensive to move, paying for a fucking, you know, breaking a lease and paying all the new, you know, fees and stuff. Like, it is no small task, financially or physically, to just move just because you don't like a place. So, you know, you kind of end up in these situations where we just kind of deal with a lot of bullshit, you know, in these grifty ass apartments. No, Sarah went like almost a week without a AC, and we thought that was bad. No, a week without water. That's like, what the fuck? You gotta go to like a friend's house to take a shower or something, or to. Can't even do your day. You literally can't do shit. That's crazy. 6 days without water. I think the fucked up part is that it's like they don't even like they don't like give you anything, you know, as like a, oh, we're sorry. Here, we're gonna take, you know, money off your rent this month, you know. No, they're like, okay, it's still the same service. You're still paying the same amount, you know. You don't get anything. You can't sue them, you know. It's just a fucked up thing. Just one of the cons of renting is you're just at the... It's like, it's a benefit and a con of renting. Is that the benefit is that anything that goes wrong with your place, it's not your responsibility. It's someone else's responsibility. You know, you put in a maintenance request or whatever, you get the management on it. But then that's also the con as well, because if they're not on it, and if the place is run down, then you're fucked, you know? So it's a double-edged sword. Kev, thanks for the resub. Cracking a cold one, dude. Cheers. I will say, you know, on the topic of mental health getting better today, one thing that has been no small part in me having a better general mental state is that I've just been getting today's one of those days I'm just getting every mama proxy. It really do be like that with that trick. Some days you just don't, you get it like 1 out of every 5 attempts, and then some days you just get it every time. So luckily today is the latter. Depression cured by mama proxy, dude. Honestly, it's not even it's not even false. That's like almost a fact. Yeah, the mama is literally fixing me. Her loving embrace gives me solace. Please hit, bitch. Dude, I suck. I was thinking like, okay, maybe I can get a good pace going here. After those floods, yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Whatever, dude. I'm getting back in the ring. Are they called mamas? I think so. I don't know what they call them on the fucking Spyro fandom wiki, but I think they're called mamas. Yo, Bonnie, thank you for the good lucks. They're called fat ladies on the wiki. What's up, Truck Dad? Thank you for the prime. I mean, I don't trust the wiki's like naming of shit in this game. Because it calls the fucking beetles in High Caves, it calls them spiders, which understandably, like, either way is... The technically correct thing is beetles, right? They have 6 legs. The naming of shit in these games is definitely not very cohesive. Vertical control there. Adjust the flaps. Dude, I've been watching a bunch of air crash investigation videos. Flaps at 10 degrees. Fucking Spyro flying up. No. Stick shaker event. Shit. It's just bad cockpit resource management. It really, that's all it is. It's just bad communication with my first officer there. Blues Fire, thank you for the tier 2. As always, the 42 months, man. Lurking while you work, thank you for the good luck, man. Appreciate the hype as always. You guys talking politics? Oh, the Trump versus Biden debate. I did watch, I watched it with my parents. It was pretty funny. It was funny cringing at Biden struggling to, like, say shit. I actually missed the part where they were arguing about golf. I saw that on Twitter later. That shit was funny. No, like, what my parents... I agree with everybody's reaction to that debate. I feel like that debate, it was weirdly unifying. Because everybody's reaction was just like, dude, we're fucked. Like, in a way, that's kind of better than a debate going well, right? Because then it's like, no one's like, oh, Biden won, you know, Trump won. Like, obviously Trump won, if you want to, like, say that. But it's just, they both suck. Like, everyone just is just like, wow, our country sucks. This is like a joke. And in a way, that's like, that's kind of nice that everyone's in agreement, you know? You don't see that very often with debates. Yeah, it was, like, painful. It was kind of like a cringe fest to watch in some moments. But yeah, it's been funny seeing people make fun of it lately. Were there? No, there was no highlights. I mean, it was just like, no, I'm not even gonna summarize it. Like, you can go watch it and watch highlights if you want. I'm not gonna, like, talk too much more about it. It's just, there's nothing more to say. It was just a clown fest, like, just stupid. The videos end in them not checking a single screw and then the plane explodes. You know, it's true. It actually is true. Fucking air crash investigations. That literally me whenever I fuck up a flight level. It's like, oh fuck, dude. I set the... You know what it was that I fucked up Wild Flight? It's I didn't set the autopilot to icing conditions. So it's literally the throttle, the auto throttle was all off. just terrible CRM. I mean, we really got to just have better communicate. We need better training, you know, in Spyro flight levels. So that way these things don't happen again. I don't know why that's so funny to me. Spyro air crash investigations. Dude, they didn't account for the de-icing. They really didn't. And that was their biggest downfall. I'm talking about Spyro, of course. Gotta watch out in icy flight. Oops. Oh my god, dude, I'm like way off of my muscle memory there. What's up, Eddie? So you guys talking about the Boeing whistleblower thing? Has anybody ever been like assassinated for that yet? Because I remember that was like a huge scare that like Boeing was like hiring hitmen to like kill the whistleblowers. Did anyone actually die? Or like mysteriously die, like, or disappear or anything like that? 2 people? Really? Whoa. That's freaky. I ain't never gonna blow no whistles, dude. Yeah, the suicide, yeah, I know what you mean. Fucking crazy. Of course, nothing's proven, yeah, exactly. Corrupt ass world. Yeah, put that slide whistle away. Nothing funny here. What's my advice to be the best one at a speed game? Talk about my mental and feelings part. You know, that's such a broad That's such a broad question that I really just can't give you that broad of an. I'll give you a very broad answer. Is just have fun with it and do it a little bit every day. Find your disciplined place with it, and then one day you'll wake up and it'll be 10 years later and you'll have a world record that you thought you'd never have. That's my broad answer to that. But if you want like a more specific mentality discussion, feel free to ask a more specific question on that regard. Honestly, Eddie, that's what I did. I fucking just did this because I liked it, and then I woke up 10 years later, and then it was like, it became my career, and, you know, world record and all that shit. Yeah, I'll tell you shit like that, you know, does not come quickly. I'll tell you that much for sure. You all but give up on your hopes and dreams before you accomplish them. I'm just talking from experience. Every day, no, but I've been playing regularly for 10 years, yes. If I were to really like mathematically average like the amount of days, like whether like the frequency, I probably have played this game, let's say an average of 3 hours every, maybe we'll say 2.5 days. Or maybe more than that. Let's say 3 hours every 3 days on average. If we account for every break I've ever taken. Point being is that I've played this game at least, you know, a few times a week for the last 10 years, yes. At least once a week. At least. If we're just trying to mathematically, like, average it. So that's not, like, every day, but, like, most days, yes. I don't think it's healthy to like, commit to the everyday thing. You know, like, I think it's good to try to shoot for every day or like have some daily regimen, but it's like, you know, life gets in the way of that, especially when we're talking about fucking streaming a video game here. We're not, you know, we're not talking about like, you know, like as a job or anything like that. We're just talking about just playing a video game, you know? So it's like, you can't like push aside like your real life to play this, you know? You shouldn't do that. I've tried. You can't do that. Like, literally, I've tried, like, you know, because when I started playing this game, I was barely, you know, finishing high school, getting into college. You know, the amount of times I've tried to, like, ignore my studies, to try to, like, you know, put off homework and procrastinate and play this game, it doesn't work. You feel, like, subconsciously guilty, and it fucks up your runs. Like, that shit really get, like, you can't neglect your real life and do something, like, fulfilling instead, you know? It has to be all like part of your life, your whole life, you know? That's like my biggest advice, is if you're trying to be disciplined with something, like, you have to find, even if you just do it just a tiny bit on a semi-daily basis, like, as long as that fits into to your whole, like, everything else in your life, that's the key. Don't go neglecting other parts of your life just to fucking play a video game, dude. That's obviously not the move. Even for me now, like, as a full-time fucking nerd about this shit, like, I can't do that. Drake or Kendrick? Dude, who honestly, like, answers Drake to that? Like, that's not even a question. Like, yeah, I'm gonna defend the pedo. It's like, oh, it's like you're asking like Dr. Disrespect or, you know, or who else, or Optic Scumpy. Who's the better COD person to follow? Well, geez, yeah, that's a hard one, you know. Got your mom into Kendrick Lamar? Yeah. I will say the fucking the Drake roast rap whatever is definitely like my favorite song by him. After having heard it a million times against my will. It's a good song. Aced it? Ace what? Ace the test? Ace the not supporting a pedophile test? Oh my god, wow, it was such a hard test. You're talking about this level? Yeah, the level went okay. I was kind of a little off with the cycle, but thank you, Judy. I recovered well enough, and I'm glad you recognized that. Not supporting Epstein Island. No, we're going to clear out Epstein Island when we get to Misty Bog here. Don't worry about it. I got you. Never liked Dr. Disrespect. I mean, I just never cared about him. It's not that I didn't like him. Now I don't like him. Because here's in my mind. Okay, let's put aside all of the, which is not an easy thing to do. But for now, let's just pretend. Let's be very hypothetical here. Let's say he wasn't like fucking talking to little kids and shit. All right, let's just pretend like, okay, like, is this before any of the Twitch ban or anything like that? Okay, he's a great streamer and he doesn't talk to little kids. Okay, fucking big imagination here. All right, I know it takes a lot of brain power to pretend right now, so we're playing pretend big time. Even then, I'm not like super a big fan of like the whole like having a character that you play on stream thing. That's never really been my thing, you know. I mean, I've always embraced streaming as like, this is like a self-expression, you show the good and bad of who you really are to people, you know? You're not putting on a facade or a show for people, per se. You're just, like, expressing who you really are, and that's either entertaining or not to people. You know, so... That's why I don't really care about people like... But a lot of people like that shit, you know? You gotta admit, a lot of people really liked Dr. Disrespect, you know? Before he came out as a fucking diddler, dude. He's like, guys, yes, I was talking to minors, but I swear, like, oh shit, oh! Yo, dude, what's with the actual fucking, like, crazy recoveries here? Oh my god. Yeah, no, fuck Dr. Disrespect is my point. It's like, regardless of anything, it's like, I never cared about him before, and I especially don't care about him now, you know? Just when you think about, like, larger stream, just like to make a broader point about, like, playing a character on stream, to get away from the kid diddling part, because that's not fun conversation matter. I don't want to talk about that. Is like with big streamers in general, it's like it almost feels like there's like this like character that they play, you know? Like, you remember like Ninja was big, you know? It's like the best streamers are ones that are just themselves, I feel like, you know, even if that's at the cost of like a giant following or whatever. I think it's pretty fair to say that a lot of us here like are not like super into like gigantic like fucking wacky, you know, clowns of, you know, monkeys type performers, like, oh, you know, let me just, you know, do this and that, you know, to entertain my chat. You know, it's just like you don't gotta be a fucking, you know, you don't gotta be a clown, you know. That, I feel like that kind of content is for that's like for kids, you know, literally. That's what's fucked up. It's like that kind of content like attracts you know, a younger audience, and I don't want that. I don't want like a young audience here. I want people that like Spyro. I want deadbeat 20-something-year-olds, you know, like me, because that's like what I am. That's like what I relate to. That like grew up in the late 90s, you know, early 2000s, and remember like rocket pops and like fucking glittery, bedazzled arts and crafts and shit like that. Fucking remember the fucking N64 kiosks at McDonald's and shit like that. That's like my crowd, you know. I don't even know why like one would try to pander to such a audience that's like unrelated to yourself, you know. Just for what? For fame? Didn't seem worth it. Who follows me because loud equals... Dude, I'm not even loud. Like, not all the... Sometimes I'm loud, but not all the time. I'm not even, like, a loud-ass bitch. Okay, sometimes I'm a loud-ass bitch, okay? Sometimes. I'll give that up. Sometimes I'm a annoying-ass, loud-ass bitch. Okay, fine. But, dude, if you watch, like, my records and shit, the shit that I'm really trying to do here is not about that. You know? I feel like it's fair to say that that's not, like, the crux of my entertainment here. As being a fucking clown, you know? Yeah, light brights and sock 'em boppers, dude. Fucking staying up till 3 a.m. playing Halo with your friends. And eating pizza rolls and shit. But yeah, since I've been so terminally online lately, I've been following all that stupid-ass fucking Dr. Disrespect, like... Fucking... It's just stupid. It's just like... It's like, why am I watching every video that's rehashing his situation over and over? It's like, am I fucking brain dead? Like, okay, like, get this shit out of my feed now. Like, stop... You know? You guys know what I mean? That's how it is with internet drama. It's like you watch just the same video over and over by different people being like, this person fucking sucks. Whoa. It's like, wow. What intellectually stimulating, you know, content for me to keep fucking following up on. Yeah, just the content farms, dude. Yeah, no, yeah, so you see one and then it's like, okay, you want to watch another one saying the exact same thing again? Like, just, yeah. And our dumbasses are like, yeah, that's great. That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I've been getting depressed lately. It's because it's like, I've just been falling deeper and deeper into that terminally online rabbit hole. You know? To talk about like a source of depression, good lord, you know? Just watching the same like videos and Twitter posts over and over, just like it's nothing. It's no way to live. It's fine to go on like these platforms and like, you know, get up, you know, see what's going on, but like when you're just like rehashing the same shit over and over, it's like you're just consuming and consuming nothing. You're consuming emptiness, you know? You feel empty. It's like, why? Yeah, you can't help it. Can't help it to keep scrolling. It's like fucking gambling or something, you know? You just keep fucking pulling the slot machine or whatever. Yeah, consume more fucking shit that has nothing to do with you. I fucking love that emote, by the way, of the fucking... the pineapple playing slot. Such a good emote. Oh, fuck. Dude, yeah, dude, I'm with you on that about, like, shorts ruined YouTube. I totally agree. I wish you could, like, hide shorts from your YouTube feed. You can't. They'll always be there. Dude, they make them even more prominent now than they've ever been. They're at the top of the feed now. You have to scroll past them to see them. To see, like, the actual normal videos. I'm just gonna do this because I'm not looking at my gen count. Yeah, no, you can't hide shorts on YouTube. You can't do it. If you thought YouTube, that was like, YouTube was like my last hope. YouTube and Twitch are like my last hopes as platforms where I wouldn't just get sucked into the scrolling through 10-second bullshit videos. You know, the hole, the black hole of that, you know? But no, now Twitch and YouTube, they got all that shit. You guys been seeing Twitches? Fucking mobile, like, you know, how they'll fucking put like a random stream on when you open Twitch and you have to like navigate away from that to see your following list? What the fuck is that, dude? They just want you to get, it's just sad. I mean, it's just a sad online world we live in. It's like you're not free from all these like little temptations of the mind. You gotta just get fucking sucked into all of it, and then like there goes your whole evening, your whole morning, your whole day, your whole life, man. So yeah, that's definitely a big reason why I was just kind of like got really depressed yesterday, is because I've been just so sucked into all that. Can't sleep, dude. You can't fucking sleep. You're just looking at your phone, just not just scrolling, but like whatever. Discord, dude, even just going on Discord. I'm like just reading the same couple of like messages on the Spyro Discord over and over. As if anything's different. So we just can't help ourselves but just like fucking over-consume shit. Dodd Slaster, thank you for the Prime, appreciate it. Yeah, each day that goes on, our world becomes more dystopian like that. You know? Disconnect from the Matrix, yeah, so to speak. Yeah, no, if I ever have kids, which I will never have kids, but if I ever have kids, I think one of the #1 things, like, that I'll actually, like, be strict about is screen time. Like, I don't care what they look at on their fucking phones. I'm not gonna be like Mr. fucking parental controls and shit. But at the very least, I'm gonna be like, alright, you know, at blank time every day, you put the phone down and you come to dinner, no phone, you know, like. We go outside, we go for a walk, you know, no phone, you know. it's fucking hard to do, bro. Once you're that addicted, it's like, I was like, that's what I'm saying. I feel bad for the children, dude. Like, you guys see those little shorts of like kids playing like Fortnite on an iPad and then scrolling through like Instagram on like on a phone, and it's like a full-time job. They're like, it's like they've like min-maxed the fucking brain rot, dude. If I had a kid, what would I name them? I don't know. Thelonious. Jebediah. Something really fucking random. Mingus. Yeah, just name every kid after the Spyro 3 jazz musicians. I'm gonna name my kid Jeremy Thompson. Because his runs are art. I'll never do it. No, I'll never name a kid Nestor. Nestor's I mean, like, no offense to all the Nestors out there, but like, not only does the name Nestor conjure up like negative thoughts for me, but it's also like, just, I don't know. I hate to talk shit about specific names, but Nestor is like, I would say not a great one, you know, if you had to pick. Sorry to all my Nestors out there. I'm sure you guys are valid, beautiful people, but it's just definitely not a first choice for me. I'd want to name a kid like a nice like a nice butler name. What are some good butler names? Like real fancy formal shit. Yeah, Wilson's a good one. Albert, yeah. Frederick. See, I want like a nice, like, I want a fancy name. I like fancy names like that. Jeeves, yeah, that's a good one. Like, I live to serve, you know? But with class and dignity. Nestor is almost there in that respect, but not quite. name my first kid Rat Proxy. Niles or Nils. Nils is cool. Suganussi. What the fuck is that one? Suganussi. I've never heard that one. I'm not naming my kid any Ussi. Oh my god, the first try. Give me a 37 right now. Do I get it? No, I don't even have a 37. My run's too ass. God damn it. Give me the fucking gold here. That was a pretty quick rat too. I just fucking went for it. Let me see if I can gold this. Even though my golds are a joke. Thanks for the good luck, widows. For me. Sugar Nussy. Sugar Bussy. Great name. Still golded. Even with a not early hit. I could have saved another second there. GG.
Sorry I took so long. I kind of forgot about you.
What about Ganasty Ganork?
So yeah, so even if I'm dead even with
So now there's
even if I'm
order
dead even
again
with
in the
record
bracket?
exiting Dreamweavers 3530,
I still got some
I can still get a 36 if I have like a really quick Nasty's World like that. Like if I had to barely set up the rat at all. I remember on a previous run I tried that and failed horribly. But that would be like, that might be the situation I might be in, because The only runs that I've gotten to Nasty's World like that close. By the way, Tia, thank you for the $10. Says, glad I caught the run. Good way to start the morning in my little country. Thank you, Tia. Welcome. Legendary New Zealand vibes. And Claudia, thank you for the Prime 1 minute ago. Love you, Claudia. Nice spinner. Yeah, I get the feeling I'm probably going to be in that situation again where I'm like dead even with record and I'm going to need to like have a ballsy rat and get the early hit. And I still don't know if I want to do the charge jump off of the Twilight Harbor head. I don't know if I have the ball. I just genuinely don't have the balls, like straight up. Like I'm ballsy in some things, but with that, I am not ballsy, you know? Ash did that on a record on like the 3715, I think. Fucking charge jumped off the Twilight Harbor head, which is no small feat. It's very easy to fall off doing that. So. Am I done? I think maybe I'm done. Let me I don't know. I'm gonna call my mom. I know this is gonna sound weird. I'm gonna call my mom real quick and see if she's like trying to go on the boat soon or not. If she's not, then I'll do another run. I'll put her on speaker. Thanks again, Tia. Everyone say hi to my mom. Is she gonna answer?
Forwarded to voicemail.
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna run upstairs real quick while these credits finish up. I'll be right back just to see what's going on, and I might do another run, so stick around. BRB. Yeah, she left without me. No. I think my mom is still, I think my parents are still out right now, so I'm going to do another run. I'm gonna do a couple more attempts here. The vibes are very no reset-y right now, so hopefully we'll be able to squeeze out another no reset real quick, and then,
Hey, nice cock!
Addie Reno, thank you for the $10. He says, hi, Mom. I'll definitely tell her. All of you guys said hi. Thank you, Addie. God, I need a fucking shower. 3, 2, 1, go. I can feel the layer of oil and sweat on me. Especially after going outside in the heat. It's like, ooh. I am a disgusting gamer.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Baby powder there. How the runs went? So far I've gotten a 238s today. I've been getting a lot of mama proxies. Hopefully we can continue that trend here. I would say my general quality of life, my mental health, my general happiness has been going up as I've been playing. Yesterday I had a bit of I keep bringing this up, but you know I have to contextualize how I'm feeling. Yesterday I had kind of a depressive episode for various self-inflicted reasons. Mostly stemming from like a lack of productivity and a lack of self-care, physical self-care. So It feels nice to be, you know, grinding out, you know, banging out the runs, even if they're not like world recordable. They're like the quality of gameplay is not like at a world record level right now, but these runs are still fine, and I'm comfy and I'm enjoying it, and we're finishing runs, and it's not like a total drag, so it feels good to be doing it. Will I shower before the boat? I'll probably jump in the lake probably, and then get on the boat. After stream, if my parents aren't back, I'll probably just go down and jump in the lake and then shower maybe. And go on the boat with them. Yeah, it feels good. I definitely feel like I'm healing my mental today. Is there any other type of gamer? Yeah, one that doesn't smell like dog shit. That would be one. Dude, even if I took a shower right before streaming, I don't know what it is about sitting in a chair for like 4 hours, but I just smell bad after every time. 3, 2, 1, go. If Spyro never existed, do you think Spyro would be a cool name for a person? It's hard because, you know, there's a lot of like, since it does exist, it's hard for me to imagine, you know, how I'd react if I've never heard that word before. I think it's a cool name. Like it's a cool name for the dragon in this game. I can't imagine a better name than Spyro for this dragon. So to that end, you know, if this game never existed, perhaps that would be a cool name for a person. I don't know. I can't really say that. Say that one way or another. Since it is the name of this dragon, you know, obviously I would never name a kid Spyro. That's just abusive right there. Yeah, I'm gonna name my kid Crash Bandicoot or something, you know. Name my kid Mario. Dude, there's a fucking video game collector that I follow, or I guess I used to follow. I don't really see many videos from him anymore, but he fucking named his kid Zelda. He named his daughter Zelda, bro. Like, damn. I mean, Zelda's a cool name. It's just that, like, you know, you're constantly... The problem with naming your kid after a popular pop culture, you know, fictional character is that you, like, that kid is going to be growing up living in the shadow of that character, you know, feeling like, how do they measure up? How does Zelda measure up to the fucking video game Zelda? Like, are they really this fucking, like, princess, you know, bringer of wisdom, you know? It's like, life doesn't... You shouldn't live your life, like, in the shadow of this, of someone you're named after, you know what I mean? Robin Williams named his kid Zelda? I forgot. Yeah, you know, I think I've heard that before. I forgot about that. Yeah, Robin Williams, I think, is a more famous example for sure. Yeah, Mario is a, you know, you can make an argument, like, if you come from a Latino family and you name your kid Mario, I mean, there's an argument that that's like a pretty average name. What's up, Duriel? Thank you for the tier 1. And thank you for the good luck. Appreciate that. 17 months. Love you, man. Zelda is... Oh, Zelda was a name before the game? I didn't even know that. Straight up, I'm ignorant. I didn't even know that. Who was named Zelda before the video game? Any, like, famous people? Zelda... Wait, like Scott Fitzgerald, like, daughter? Or, like, the author? His wife. Oh, okay. Interesting. I did not know that. It's like an old-timey name, like from the early 20th century then, right? So I did not know that. You guys, I learn something new every day. Still, though, I will say still, despite that knowledge, you know, coming into view for me, I think still, if you were to name your kid Zelda nowadays, like, you know, they're gonna be compared to the video game character, you know, that's just kind of how it is. And that's not like a weight I would want to put on a kid. And it's definitely like it's degree. There's degrees to it, because like, you know, a name like Luke or Mario, you know, it's like you could say that it's like, oh, like the you know, like Star Wars or the video game respectively. But those are like more common names. When it's like an uncommon name, and even you could make the argument, okay, well, it wasn't originally a video game name. Well, now Zelda is a video game name, you know, so. I think it's I just think it's a bad call just emotionally to name a kid that, even though it's a cool name. I do think Zelda is a fucking cool name, but it's just too much baggage, I think, for someone to grow up with. You know, there's like a real thing. I saw like a Vsauce video about this. There's like a real phenomena about like people growing up to look like and act like their name. You know, like what does a Michael look like? What does a John look like? You know, stuff like that. You know, that you end up like becoming what's the word? You like your name, like, you know, determines in a kind of a weird way, like how common or uncommon or who has had your name previously affects the way you grow up and the way that you I don't know, who you are in a sense. I mean, we like to think a name is just a name, right? Like we're just humans, you know, regardless of how we're named or how we name ourselves. But like that's like a real thing that you become like the representation of your name, and you sort of like, you look at every other person that has had your name and you compare yourself to them, you know? And you think, am I, you know? Like, that's something I've always struggled with. My real name is Pablo, and I do not look like a Pablo. So it's just naturally, like, I think for me growing up like with like a Latino name, despite like being pretty just like white looking and like having terrible Spanish and stuff, it's definitely had an impact on me growing up, you know, how much you assimilate into your name or not. I think there's like a real that's like a real thing. And so I think kind of as a result, I think I'm a little bit like, maybe perhaps a little bit wackier, or I see myself as like a more unique person as a result of that, you know, as someone who goes against the grain, so to speak, or I don't know, that you go against the grain of your name, and like it reflects like other parts of your life. Please work. Ah, you fucking son of a bitch. I ranted 20 minutes about the travel credit card. I'm white. Why are you so mean to me, Laura? Why are you so mean? Why you gotta impersonate me on my Discord and be mean to me? Yeah, no, I definitely am like, you know, even though I'm half Chilean, you know, even Chilean people are literally like, we're just gonna go by skin color. Chileans are white, you know? Like, I'm sorry to tell you, like their skin, we're just talking about the skin color, you know?
Okay, rolling.
Chileans are pretty pale as far as like Latin Americans go. So yeah, I mean, I am pretty white, you know, both culturally and like I don't know, it's weird. My whiteness is like, it's weird. There's like layers to it in that way. Like, even though I'm half Latino, it's like I'm not like white in like the like Germanic roots sort of way. But even though my mom does have that, I don't know, dude. It's kind of a mind fuck when I think a lot about it, because it's just like, at the end of the day, I'm just like, you know, it's just like stuff like white, you're black, you're this, you're that, you know. It's just like an impression. It's like a first impression that people have, you know. And we don't really think about it in like really deep terms like that. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, you're fucking like the travel. We talk about. I get excited about saving money and finances and stuff. Oh, that's such a white thing of me, you know, to care about that. So we don't think about it in a deep way like that. I don't know what my point is about that. It's just observation. That's what I'm saying about my name is like is weird, because my name is like not a white name, you know. So even though I'm like, you know, you look at me, you're like, this guy's such a white boy, you know. So it's just weird. So I'm like weird, you know, and I've always grown up that way. That's my point. Getting back to the whole like you grow into your name. You know, it's like I've grown against my name, and I felt like a weirdo for that, you know, for sure. But really, but I'm just as Latin American, more so than most people in America, you know? So it's just like, it's like, when you think really hard about it, it's like, it's just weird. Let's not get race involved. I mean, I'm just talking about myself. I'm not talking about other people here. I think I'm allowed to talk about my own ethnicity. I don't think that's like a cancelable offense or anything. Thanks for the good luck, Big Bird. Appreciate that. You ordered Greek food, the Uber driver pulled up with a pizza. Dude, how are you mad about that? I'll take it, dude. As long as the value works out, you know, that's like in my mind. As long as it's like, okay, I spent like, you know, let's say I spent like $25 on like Greek food, and he comes with like a giant pizza, I think like, okay, well that's about the same value. I'm happy with that, you know. Now if I spent like $60, $70 on a bunch of Greek food, he just comes with one pizza, then I'm pissed. Who cares about skin color? How you're supposed to act? Yeah, no, I mean it's a good point. Like it's not something that should define you. You know, your skin color or your name, like we were talking about earlier. Those things shouldn't define you. But you know, the truth is that like, and I hate to say this, we grow into our names. We think about how we act in relation to like how we're perceived, like our skin color and stuff like that. We think about those things. You know, it's to say that we're completely like free from like from that sort of stuff. I mean, it's not true. They are learned behaviors. I mean, you know, for sure. But it's just interesting. That's all. I'm not saying it's like good or bad or you know whatever. Like, I'm not trying to have like a whole commentary on like race or anything here. Like in an ideal world, we like don't like judge people based on how they look. Ideally, but you know. I hate to tell you guys that that we don't live in that world, you know. You love a toasted sub? Dude, I fucking love toasted subs. I've been like getting so into making like Italian sandwiches lately, it's actually ridiculous. I'll buy like 2 giant French loaves from the fucking grocery store and I'll like chop them up, fucking put the pepperonis on there, put the fucking salamis on there. Whatever fucking deli meats, I'll fucking crisp them up in the pan or the fucking oven, slap some damn mustard on there, maybe some mayo on the other bun, bunch of fucking red wine and vinaigrette on the fucking shit. Dude, put some dried oregano on all the veggies and stuff. Ugh. Some banana peppers, dude. Fuck, man. If you put dude, sandwiches are like the ultimate food of like, if you put love into it, like you get a equal amount of like quality out of it depending on how much love you put into it. Sandwiches are so simple in concept. You could make the world's like just like low effort sandwich and it's gonna taste like a low effort sandwich. And then if you put a lot of care and thought and love into a sandwich, how you construct it, how much you toast it, how much sauce you put here or there, you know, whether you wrap it or not, just like it's not all food is like that, you know. Some food is just, especially like with like processed shit like mac and cheese, it's like fucking very low effort and it's still pretty damn good. And if you put a lot of effort into it, like the amount of better it gets is not that much, at least in my opinion, when it comes to mac and cheese. Some people might argue with that, but you know, like, you know, make a big ass bechamel and shit for mac and cheese. Fuck that, you know, not for me, at least. And so, yeah, I mean, sandwiches are like a perfect food where like their quality, like, it's like a 1-to-1 increase with how much love is put into them. That's what's beautiful about them. Ever try a garlic bread sub? Yeah, totally. Sounds delicious. The thing with garlic, a lot of garlic bread is like really like almost like is like really oily. So like, but I'd still fucking rock it as you know, in place of bread. That'd be delicious. Oh my god, I literally jammed my finger on the controller. That was on me. Dude, hello. I suck. Bruh. Hello. Hello! I have not struggled on that in a while. That shit took me back to 2015 for a moment. It's because you know why that happens? Because I didn't trim my thumbnail today. I'll see how bad the damage is when I exit this level. I might reset and go like trim my thumbnail and then do another run. We'll see. Again, I'm not like married to getting like a world record pace today or anything. Today I'm just trying to recover and not be depressed. I have done speedruns of the second game. Plus 16. You know, I'm just gonna keep going. If another big, you know, mistake happens, then I'll reset. It's good that I actually fucked up so much there, because now it's like, all right, pressure's off, you know, with the whole pace. Blessing and a curse, you could say. But yeah, I've done 100% Spyro 2 speedruns before. You can see them on my YouTube channel, or if you look on speedrun.com, you can see. But yeah, I'm not nearly as good at Spyro 2 and 3 as I am this game, so just fair warning. In those games, I'm like top 30, you know, I'm in like 20-something place in both of those games, I think. Which is, you know, respectable, but it's not like good or anything. It's not like I'm fucking, not like I'm anything special. You watched your mirrored one 20% today and surprised how difficult it gets despite barely changing it. Yeah, dude. I haven't played that in so long either. Yeah, that shit was fucking hard. It's like a whole new game. I'd be curious to burn... I don't know where that ROM is. I think what I did is I might have just flipped my OBS capture and done it like that, which is super janky. I'd like to get someone to actually maybe make a mirrored, like, actual, like, you know, mod. And then actually burn that to a disc. That way it's like actually fun for me to play on console and stuff. Yeah, I'm working on a new YouTube video, but very slowly. Like, I'm only like 6 minutes into a voiceover right now. This video is not going to come out for like a few weeks at least. And I guarantee you it's not going to do as well as my last one. So I'm just letting things kind of simmer for now with my YouTube channel at the moment. But yeah, I am working on a new project very slowly. Don't get your hopes up. But thanks to everyone who watched my last video. Oh shit. Dude, my fingers slipping off the stick, fucking jamming my thumb on the buttons. Like, dude, all the shit you don't like to see. I started making sure I hit the dragon on the right. Did you learn a couple at a time? Or did you look at them all and repeat until learn? You know, it was so long ago that I learned, like, the dragon positions that I really can't tell you specifically how I did it. What I think, this is my advice, is if you're not already doing this, like, follow somebody's run, like, as much as you can. Like, just have a video there, like, while you're playing the game, have a video there, and just, like, watch, like, a 10-second section, maybe, like, from one dragon to another. And then just copy that, you know, including the dragon touch, including most of the movement. You might have to like change things around to make it easier for yourself or something. But do it like that, and then, you know, the dragon touch positions will become a part of the route to you. You know, it's just like okay, go from this level to that level. You know, like part of that is like the learning, like the level of magnifying glass you put on that. You know, is going to kind of determine how easy those dragon touches are to remember. So if you're still like in your early stages of learning the speed, like if you don't know the route yet or anything, don't worry too hard about the dragon touches. But once you start really like I said, having the video and copying the generally exact movement and gems and whatever from dragon to dragon, then start thinking more about the dragon touches. You could also do what you said, where you just like learn where every dragon is supposed to be touched. I mean, you'll know because when you touch a dragon, like, you'll see where Spyro walks to. So it's like, even if you fuck it up, like, you'll know, okay, next time I gotta touch him there, you know, or whatever. So you'll get it. It's not something that you have to, like, focus super hard on. That's my point. Just as long as you know that it's a thing, that's all that matters. And the truth is a lot of dragons in this game, you don't even have to think about it. Like that last dragon or this one coming up here, you don't even have to think about it. You know, a lot of dragons you can just touch like on the, on the quickest like approach path, and it's pretty much optimal. So you only really have to learn like a few to like run around. Thanks, June. Would I say Spyro 1's the hardest game? It's casually speaking, it's probably the easiest game. It's definitely the shortest. Yeah, I would say this is probably the easiest game casually. Now, as a speedrun, I mean, that's like where it gets kind of dicey because like the different games reward different skill sets, I would say. You know, they're generally similar, but they're not like the same enough that I can say, oh, this one is an objectively easier speedrun than another. But the general take about it is that Spyro 1 is the easy game, casually and as a speedrun. Then like Spyro 3 and Spyro 2 are like hard in kind of different ways. Where depending on the category you're playing, you know, there's different types of skips that you have to learn in both of those games, different types of out of bounds and sequence breaks. So, you know, it's that kind of, you have to look at on a trick by trick basis there in those games. But generally Spyro 2 and 3 are considered the more broken, difficult, glitchy games, if you want to call them that. And Spyro 1 is just the more straightforward, just collect shit and just be good at that game. So in that way, this game is easier. Easier in quotation marks. But yeah, I mean, there's things about this game that are harder than the other two games. Like, for example, Sparks' range. You know, if you're used to Spyro 2 and 3, it's going to take a lot of getting used to Sparks' mechanics in this game because they're just less, they extend less far. You have to, like, really get closer to gems in this game. There are definitely hard things about this game that take some getting used to, especially if you're used to Spyro 2 and 3, I would say. Yeah, I mean, they do reward different skill sets. Like with Spyro 2, like having double jumping, that makes it infinitely like different of a game to optimize than Spyro 3, even though they share a more similar physics engine than this game. So even then, they're like hard to compare, you know? But that's a good thing. It's good that each of the you know, original trilogy games, they really stand on their own in terms of like, you know, it's not like one game is like the objective best one. It's kind of like whichever flavor you like the most. Which is a good thing. I am bleeding time here. I'm just gonna keep going though. Fuck it. Low reset vibes. Oh wow, I suck. You want a big hot cheesy panini? That sounds good. Dude, I suck today at this game. Can I just keep it real with you guys? I am definitely a cut below where I've been playing at. That shouldn't be surprising. I've taken like 2 days off in the last 3 days, so. What if Eeyore proposed to me? Whoa! Oh my god, the recovery. The donkey? What is he? He's a donkey, right? Like pin the tail on the donkey, right? That's Eeyore. He's pretty... Dude, like, what the fuck? He's like... Why is he blue? You know, aren't donkeys supposed to be like brown and shit? Like Eddie Murphy? He's a donkey. Cause in my mind I'm thinking he's like a hippo or an elephant or some shit. You know? But no, he's a donkey. Yeah, that shit, that took me a moment to process. He's gray, pardon me. Gray. Just like his personality. You know, his color really, you know, reflects, you know, his gray outlook on the world. You know, it's like, it's kind of an artistic, you know, statement by the devs. Gray because he's so sad. And Pooh's yellow because he fucking pisses everywhere. He fucking just pours honey all over everybody. That's why he's yellow. Oh my god. So the color coding on these characters is crazy. And fucking Chester... No, not Chester Cheeto. What the fuck is his name? Oh fuck. Tigger. Tigger. Which is like a dangerous combination of syllables in this day and age. To be saying on Twitch. Man, this show sucks, dude. I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Dude, Piglet's tight. Piglet was always my favorite character. I love how he sounded like an old grandma. Like, oh, Pooh, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go back to knitting or something. Piglet's the fucking legit. Fucking scaredy cat. Oh bother. Yeah, you gotta love like the old-timey, you know, sayings from Winnie the Pooh. Pooh and Piglet both sound like grandmas. It's amazing. There's quite a bit of charm to that, I think. I almost called him Diglett. Look at Winnie the Pooh and Diglett. I'm not sure if I got that. That was like kind of a weird angle I did that. Ad? Wow, that's a good time. Oh no, Laura's not gonna see my fucking crystal flight. Whatever will she do? How will she ever learn this level? You didn't mean to say ad. Or you've been unhinged lately, can I just tell you that? Like impersonating me on my Discord and shit. Let me put a shock collar on this dog. You got more gummies? Weed makes you fucking... makes you go all wacko. Weed gummies, I'm assuming you mean, right? Not ketamine gummies. What's up, little skeeves? You hope my balls feel extra large and juicy. Yeah, they feel good today. My balls are in good shape today. I will say my gameplay is not very ballsy today, but... You know, literally speaking, my balls are in good shape. Spyro one's a lot more useful, noticeable that gem sparksless render distance from any distance. Huh. I read... That was a message I read. Yep. No, you right. Say your piece. You tell him. This is a good chat. This is why you guys this is why you guys entertain me. You guys have the best takes that I just cannot understand. You guys are speaking the language of the gods. It's my favorite sound effect. I like the noise that these guys make. The row, row, row. Dude, we were talking about this the other day. How like those green druid guys, how they go like row, row, row. Tell me you don't like hear that in real life sometimes. Like, you know how like it's like you play too many video games and you start hearing shit from the game like in real life, but it's not that. It's just some like a bird or something. That's what it is like when you live in a city. You hear the fucking row, row, like in the distance, like it's a truck backing up or like I don't know, just some noise, some like industrial noise will make that, and it'll be like, oh dude, that sounds like the fucking druid, you know? You guys know what I mean? It's not normal to hear video game noises in real life? Shit, man. Well, I guess I played too many video games then. You're sorry to tell me that I'm lost my fucking mind. Dude, one of these days I'm just gonna open my eyes and I'll have like done an entire stream and like been talking to a bunch of people and like answer a bunch of questions. Dude, my fucking shit got stuck. Oh, it sucked. Fucking, and I'll just wake up like and I'll be like, wait a minute, I was just talking to myself for the last like I wasn't even live, you know? Like, it'll get to that point one day. Like, I'll be in like a retirement home thinking I'm like, right chat, right chat. Get a load of this guy, right chat. You guys ever see those like fucking rage bait like Fortnite clips? Oh, I'm so scared. Wow, you're scaring me so much. Oh, right chat. Everyone's like, shut the fuck up. He's like, oh wow, big man trying to silence me. Wow, you're so scary. Right chat. Oh shit. God damn it. Hold on, I still got this. That guy, that guy's magnum opus is being like, shit, is being like, hold on, let me focus. Look at this guy. Oh, what does he say? He's like, all right, this is just my opinion, and don't cancel me for this because this is just my opinion, okay? But I think if you don't have a mic, you shouldn't even be playing this game. And that's just my opinion. I'll cancel me if you want, but it's just my opinion. So, whatever. And then someone's like, shut the fuck up to him. He's like, all right, well, cancel me if you want. I don't know what the big deal is. You're going to try to cancel me over having an opinion. It's just an opinion. I don't know how it affects you, but it's just my opinion. And it was just like, please stop talking. It's just my opinion. I don't know why you want to cancel someone over an opinion like that, you know? That shit had me dying. Is that his name? Goofy Griefs? Dude, that guy's great. That guy and then the guy that plays like the NASCAR game and just rams people on like the 60th lap or whatever. And it's like all like Southern like American dudes being like, what the hell? And then he's like, man, you gotta stay out of the way. They're like, why did you ram me? He's like, who, me? Like fucking the who, me guy. Who, me? Oh my god, I fucking love that shit. That shit brings me happiness. Oh, he got me. Good thing that wasn't on a good run. Dude, oh, I was like stuck. Did you see that? I was like stuck inside the corner there for a moment. I remember to hit that guy this time. I think I need these. I don't know what my gem count is, but I don't have high hopes for it. Okay, that was understandable. Yeah, I'm gonna be losing like so much time here. Yeah, he's like, what's going on? Yeah, he like rams someone off the fucking track. They're like, what the hell? He's like, wait, what's the problem? Wait. I don't know why you're going off the track like that. I mean, I'm... that sounds right. Crimson Kane, that guy's funny. He's on TikTok. No, but the best one is from the other guy, Goofy Grief, where he's playing Fortnite. He's like, it's just my opinion. Don't cancel me for having an opinion. No, these are like current like TikTok people. Yeah, he's trying to pit. Talk about the fucking pit. Why are you trying to go to the pits this early? He like rams them into the fucking wall. I'm not trying to pit. You fucking ram me, you bitch. I don't know what your deal is, bud. You need to relax. Yeah, why are you pit? What a mistake. What a blunder. Dude, the racing game like manners and politeness about like ramming and stuff. Racing games are like the most perfect place to like fucking piss people off. Cause it's like, you know, like fucking Forza Motorsport, you know, you're going to the very last lap and then you just ram someone right next to you, just ruin it for everyone. Like there's a real honor system with racing games that is just like so easy to just fucking make people mad. Can I at least get this? All right. Oh, Jesus. Who up eating that potato salad? I don't got one right now. That shit does sound pretty good. I like the fucking egg mustard potato salad from Kroger. In the big fucking plastic tub. Shit goes hard. On some, just put that shit on like a nice little white bread. Fuck it. It's like the most ghetto, like Japanese egg salad sandwich you'll ever have in your life. Worth it. It hits that same spot, you know. Eating grilled scrimps, nice. That Cajun seasoning. New York tater. Whoa, Jesus Christ. I'm like, I'm about to like just run off the fucking ramp like, oh shit. This guy's trying to pit. That potato salad's good. I can't have too. It's just like, it's like a lot of mayo and cream type creaminess. So it's a bit much to just have on its own. It's pretty slow. I'm just gonna finish this run and call it a day. My heart is not into like trying to get a world record right now, which is fine. We'll do that tomorrow. So we're gonna finish this run. Oh my god, am I gonna finish this run? Hello? Should I just exit? I mean, I don't know. That was not good. How many gems am I down here? 594? I don't even know. I think I'm like, hold on, I'll be able to see because it should be like approaching like 7, so, you know, somewhere between 50 and 70 here. 7.3 ideally. So this is 9.8, so that means I'm about 75 gems down. Somewhere between like 50 and 80 gems down, depending on how you measure it. Oops. Which is fine, whatever. What a mistake! This stream is cooked, man. I have no hopes of getting a good run today, which is fine. Like I'm really glad I'm taking today as like just focusing on just like being happy and just shitting out like whatever runs, you know? Like I'm really glad that was my approach today. tomorrow, you know, I'm gonna take it a bit more seriously. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna try to be a pacer tomorrow, but today, no. Fuck that. Dude, I literally had a fucking mental health crisis yesterday. Like, I don't mean to like, okay, maybe it wasn't that serious, but I was definitely sad. I was up in my own feels yesterday. So today, to be able to have fun on bad runs, I think that's a huge W, to be honest. I'm gonna miss this. Fucking the same frame and active. Dude! Not this one! Don't do it! I swear to God. You almost zapped me. Yeah, maybe this guy might get world record one day. I'm like not even looking at the game. You know, all this shit. I'm about to like deal with more zappy fucking pylons here. Zap Brannigan. Okay, I'm definitely not catching those. Let's head over here. Wow, he almost got me. This is very dangerous. Very high likelihood of getting hit. Woo! Bruh. Can I get trolled like literally first for oh my. Come on, dude. Literally first frame every time I get hit on those. The timing is just tragic. I've never like properly followed Metalhead like that. That was like kind of a surreal moment for me. Dude, what am I doing, bro? This is getting a little embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like right when I proclaim to the universe that I'm happy to be no resetting, that's when things really start going to shit, you know? That's when the fucking universe really tests me. Like, are you sure you're happy with this run? Like, are you sure about that? Because now it really sucks. Like, okay. I see you. I see you, God, trying to shit on me. What's up, Agent Haven? Thank you for the tier 1. 9 minutes ago. I appreciate the 2 months, man. Love you. Should have grabbed the chicken. I need to practice grabbing that chicken when I'm green sparks. That's what Ash says you're supposed to do. You want to be gold and dream weebs. Just grab it now, whatever. Well, no, there's no point in grabbing it there. You don't want to wait. Is this a casual playthrough? You know what's crazy? This is so much faster than any of you guys could ever hope to play this game. I don't mean to. I'm not saying like I'm cool or like I'm definitely a fucking loser for like being able to say that. But I'm just saying. Like don't think that I'm trying to put you guys down or anything. I'm just putting it in perspective. Casual playthrough, yeah. Yep, it's casual. For me, it's a casual playthrough. I don't know about you. This is not gonna work, right? Oh, wow, it did. Usually when you, like, grab those boxes, it's, like, hard to get that damage abuse. Oh, look at that, dude. Just so casual. $36.59 unlisted. Dude, I'm so thankful there aren't people that do that in Spyro speedrunning. That just hoard unlisted times. You know, that's a thing in other speed communities, right? People will just wait until you, like, get an untied, like, world record in fucking Mario Kart and then be like, oh, actually, I was just waiting to post this one that just beat your time, so yeah. You only had record for, like, a couple hours, sorry. Isn't that so lame? It's called hoarding. There's a name for it. It's called hoarding times. It's like commonplace in some games to do that. GoldenEye, there's like a tradition of hoarding. Mario Kart, there's like a guy that hoarded a bunch of shit. Nowadays, that's like pretty bad practice though. Like just because everything is so like instantaneous with the sharing and stuff. I feel like back in the day, you know, with these older speed games, I feel like it was more socially acceptable because it's like, you know, you'd record every run off. Like, it's not like you were live streaming your runs or anything. So when you premiered like a run, it was like a big deal, right? That's not really a thing anymore. Like, people can still speedrun offline, but I'm just saying the culture, like, around hoarding is just so different now. Like, it was fucking dicked to do that back then. Now it's like, you're a fucking mega asshole if you do that now. Yeah, that's the type of shit that makes people like quit a speed game. It's like, yeah, like working super hard at an untied record, and then someone hoarded like a better PB and just fucking shits on them. Like, you want to talk about toxicity in speedrunning? Like, there it is. But like I said, it's a good thing that that's like, it's just by virtue of like all of like the streaming and recording and everything nowadays, just the advancement of technology and all this shit. It's like not a common thing anymore. I'm probably gonna be undergemmed here, right? Whatever, who cares? But I think it still happens from time to time. It's definitely not an unheard of thing. Whatever. What are you gonna do? Someone's hoarding a world record and fucking shits on you. Oh, okay, whatever. Go beat them then. You know, if you're really that serious, right? Like, you know, they'll just test your. It's just a test. You know, everything's a test in speedrunning. 5981. Grab this. Grab these. But yeah, no, I'll definitely be real. Like, the fucking community aspect of speed, like when you get the feeling that like the community is against you in a speed game, I feel like that's really the beginning of the end for most runners. You know, for whatever reason, maybe you're a fucking asshole in real life, maybe you're abusive, maybe you're this, maybe you're that. You know, but it's like that's definitely real shit in speedrunning. I'm not saying like right or wrong or anything. I'm just saying like that's just how it is, man. Like once like your game's community is against you, I mean, like you really don't have a lot of reason to continue. You have to be so dedicated. I don't think I've ever seen that. Like someone like it's complete. Actually, you know, that is kind of a thing in some games. I don't want to name names or anything because I don't want to talk like drama or anything, but I mean, just think about being in that position, you know, about like, you know, you're a fucking asshole to people and no one likes you and you're not allowed on the leaderboards or anything, but you still speedrun a game regardless. Like, that takes balls, you know, it really does. And I'm not saying good or bad or admirable or fuck them. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying like, that takes balls to do that. That takes a true dedication to a game to do that. Because if it were me, dude, if all of you guys hated me and fucking kicked me off the leaderboards and were like, fuck, I'd probably quit, dude. I'll be completely honest. Like, I am very sensitive to what people think about me, you know? If people just didn't want me speedrunning, fuck, I'll go do something else with my life, you know? Yeah, I'm not trying to name names here, just FYI, so I will ignore specific names. Because I don't want to get into that, you know? I'm trying to be happy, not sad right now, you know? GG. Oh, fuck, I didn't even split correctly. GG. 41. That was like barely a sub 41.
Sorry, I took
GG's. That was pretty good. Actually, that was terrible. What am I talking about? That was a fucking awful run. like that treetops, and yeah, no, that was just like a crash and burn at the end for sure.
Dragon Kingdom?
Well, mostly.
But yeah, whatever. I finished it. I feel good, everybody. I feel like I did good today. Like genuinely.
I'd say the sky's the
I
limit.
feel like I genuinely did good. Straight up. Like outside of the game. Like inside the game, I played like kind of like dog shit, but that's fine. The vibes are good. Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm coping. I always cope. You know, if I don't like fucking nearly beat world record, it's a cope, right? I mean, that's how it is. But I want to just say this one more time. I was seriously depressed yesterday and could not stream, couldn't bring myself to work on a video, couldn't even bring myself to do the game night with my Discord. I just couldn't. I was like debilitated. I'm rarely that sad, you know. I'm rarely that depressed, but it was a truly bad day for me yesterday. I mean, it was just a lot of bad self care type of stuff came to a head for me yesterday, and I was just like, God damn, like fuck. So to come out today, you know, and to have, you know, some, you know, not amazing runs or anything, but just like to be chatting and having a good time and talking. This is a huge W for me. Like, it really is. To come out of that, like, you know, I'm glad I didn't force myself to like stream or do anything yesterday. And it just feels good to be back and not like sad. You know, it just feels good to not be sad after yesterday. Tia, thank you for the $5. And also just being like honest, like about my feelings and stuff. Like it can be kind of embarrassing and rough to talk about stuff like that, especially like on a public forum like this. You know, it's like if I'm over here being like, oh, I'm sad, I'm depressed. You know, it's like I'm not trying to give you guys like the wrong impression. Like, you know, I'm not trying to farm like sympathy. I'm not trying to, oh, you know, DM me with a fucking heart. Dude, I fucking, by the way, just like side note, I don't hate when people do this. That's like a strong word, but it definitely embarrasses me if I'm like talking some sad shit on stream and then someone DMs me and they're like, hey, I know you had a rough stream today. I hope you're okay. Like I appreciate the thought, but man, it makes me go like, it makes me embarrassed. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Like, has anyone ever had an experience like that? But either way, like, I know you guys care about me as well, is all I'm saying. So I felt inclined to let you guys into what I was feeling today, and I think I did, and I think I really come to terms with my feelings in a healthy way, which is good. Tia with the $5, it says, have fun on the boat, catch you next time, enjoy the vibe. Thank you. It makes me feel like, God, I don't know, like when someone DMs me like a, hey, I hope you're okay type of thing, it makes me feel like, man, I'm giving people the impression that I'm not okay and I need help, which is not the case. Like, sometimes I'm not okay, but like, I don't want you guys to ever feel like you need to help me, you know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? So it's like a extra weight, extra self-conscious that a message like that kind of has it. It's not intended. So I do appreciate it, but it's not like intended. But it has like the opposite of effect of like being supportive. It's like, oh, like, man, I suck, you know? Like that someone would feel the need to do that, you know? You guys know what I mean? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm crazy. Either way, I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys being here today. I'm gonna find someone to rate at this point. I love you all. It was a good day. You know? It was a good day, and yeah, I'm gonna actually try to get some good runs tomorrow, I think. And yeah, we'll get back into this shit. Yeah, it's awkward, dude. That's why I don't fucking vent on like Twitter or like just in general. Like if I'm feeling bad, I try not to express that via text. Even if I really want to, I try to like wait and then just call someone who I'm like personally close with, like my girlfriend, or, you know, I was talking with my mods last night in a Discord call. Like, it feels so much better to get that sort of stuff off your chest verbally. First of all, because you could communicate a lot better than text. And secondly, because when you send someone like a sad DM or leave a sad Twitter thing, it's like, maybe you feel that way right now, but when you go back and look at it the next day, it's gonna be like, oh, you like relive it, you know? You guys know what I mean? It's like, fuck, like, shit, every time I have ever fucking posted like a sad thing on Twitter or just via text somewhere, it's like, I've always regretted it the next day. Even if that's what I was genuinely feeling in the moment, I've always regretted it the next day. So I'm glad that I did not do that yesterday. That I reached out to people, you know, that are close to me and vented like that. Anyways, and also, like I said, also worked through it on stream today, you know, like that, all that stuff is important. It's important, just knowing who you are, type of shit. Yeah, who's live? I gotta find someone to raid here. Nova playing Bug Game. Nerfert playing Wolfenstein. Who's playing Spyro? Any Spyro gamers? Let's see. Oh, there's a raid browser? Dude, there's a raid browser. What the hell? Twitch actually added an interesting feature. Let's see. Search and filter, Spyro, wait, filter by category, Spyro. I mean, it's like the same thing as looking at your following list. No one's playing that. Spyro, drag. This is like harder because now I have to like re-enter all the filters again. Fuck. Hold on, I'm just gonna go back to my following list. This is confusing me. Categories. Oh, shush. Is nobody speedrunning Spyro right now? Are you crazy? El Rey is. I haven't rated El Rey in a while. Played El Rey. Is he BRB right now? He's BRB. God damn it! No one to raid! I'll raid El Rey even though he's BRB right now. Spell it. El Rey Mono. I mean, I don't want to raid someone who's BRB. I'm gonna raid someone else. I'm gonna raid Nerf. He's playing Wolfenstein. Wait, is he BRB as well? Is he? No, he's in the middle of a run, I think. Dude, why am I struggling so hard? I need to have like a dedicated. Can mods like raid for you? I need to get someone to like be like a dedicated like raid mod. Just so I don't fucking struggle for like the last 5 minutes of stream every time. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, guys, have a great day. I love you all. The editor role can raid. Interesting. All right, bye everybody. Bye everybody. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna try to get some world records tomorrow. Genuinely, today we did not, but today was a good day. I'm glad we had it, and I love you all very much. Have a great evening. Peace. Mwah.